for them too.
And we're live. Hold on. I think we're live.
Yeah.
Yep. Says
What
it.
it says.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me play music. Wait, that's not the mute. Started from the beginning. Ooh. All right, here, let's try it again. Hello.
What's up?
Did y'all miss us? Hello.
We'll go with it. Yeah.
Did y'all miss us? Wait, hold on. What? It might be me. Okay, anyway.
Oh yeah, they're really not letting me. It's not starting until 5 on the dot. Wow. All right.
Okay, so here we are. We are here in a watch along. Because why not? Chaos is back. I just drank my coffee with Sylvs. And I'm with, we got black soccer coaches in the building. Hold up. Where's my, that's not the right one. Don't judge me, Sylvs. So who's joined yesterday?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure.
Okay.
I know. I was like, who are we talking to? Who's introducing?
Yeah. Who?
I'm Yaneash. I'm with the Black Soccer Coaches community via United Soccer Coaches. I'm super excited to be with both of you all today because we're about to have a watch along.
Yes, we're gonna have a watch along. And so that means we're going to watch along. Okay, you got your don't play out of the back shirt. I got ADD. My bad. We're gonna have watch along. That means you're gonna watch it on your Prime, on your TV, not on our TV, because we don't got rights to that. We will get banned and blocked and fined. So
we don't have all this money y'all think we have. In fact, we have negative.
We are just Shirley Chisholms out here in the world. But anyway,
Eartha Kitt, shout out.
Angela.
Don't
anyway,
choke.
We're not running no scams or nothing. We are broke.
I used to have a Shirley Chisholm shirt too. That's why that's funny. Okay, sorry.
With that said, though, you can get some merch, like the merch behind
Right,
me.
we do have merch.
Let's see it.
We have the standard, the
standard hoodies. Hoodies. Wait, hold up. Yeah, hoodies.
I don't want to get up and get mine out the closet, but
you get your name on the back. Wait, hold up.
I know she's not here, but Ebony has a shirt that needs to be mailed to me, but that's fine.
Ebony has all our new merch on her body.
She has the merch that I was supposed to get in Kansas City. We have a game next Sunday. I would like my shirt, my one custom shirt. I would really like it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have merch. We got new merch. At the Shea Butter.
I figure if it's on tape, she'll do it. So that's fine.
Yeah, it's on the Shea Butter FC merch situation. You can get you a merch set too. You get you some hoodies. You get some Black History Year t-shirts. You can get you a Elevate HBCU soccer t-shirt in any HBCU color or organization color. Please we have every color. If you love an HBCU, we got it.
If you don't, you should learn. Start now.
You should learn. Look, yeah, that's good.
If you don't know,
please buy them shirt.
Yeah, but we got our shirts. Okay, let's see. We got comments. Oh, here we go.
Okay. I mean, that seems to be the theme right now. There's a whole lot of teams that need that shirt.
Don't play out the back. If you didn't know, don't play out the back represents. Don't be building out of the back. What you doing? Don't do that.
If you were not equipped to do so.
So that's most teams. Do not do that.
In this here United States, you better go route one and boot that.
Boot that.
We're looking direct. One lane on the highway.
You have people that can run. If they can run but can't dribble, I'm just saying.
They can pass.
If they can't pass, why are you playing out the back? You playing out the back with 4 defenders who can't pass. How's that work?
That's why we got to go direct.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Nico. I see you, Nico. That's what I'm talking about. If I see Angel City do that, playing out of the back, I'm gonna fight.
To be fair, you have a keeper who's probably better with her feet now. So
this is true.
Yeah.
You got free. Hallelujah. Yes. But yes. But
now.
don't do that. Don't do that. No, why are you doing that? I'm trying to live. We're gonna ignore the rumors that try to mess up my Friday.
Right now, y'all are single, so it's fine.
We don't need European people at Angel City. We're not gonna talk about
they're there. Oh, you might not need them, but they're there.
Okay, look, we're not gonna talk about them. We talk about
They're
Orlando Pride.
They're everywhere. It's up Orlando.
We're gonna talk about Orlando Pride. We're gonna talk about Washington Spirit. My bad.
No, Orlando now has Europeans. A European too. They got I do not ever say her name. Hernandez. The defender from Madrid. They made that big signing. That was their splashy signing. Played in the World Cup, like Ohane Hernandez.
I guess. Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that she's there, but I don't think she's playing today. I think she got in like recently.
Okay.
But that was their big sort. Her and then. All right, I'm gonna say it right. Chilufya played in Mexico. Plays for Zambia. And then they've signed a few. I'm gonna assume college or NRI players that are on the roster. So they're missing a few. Charlie's still not back from SCI. Allen's on SCI. They have most of their team though.
True.
I mean, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
They got better probably in the places they needed to, but why break it?
Wait, coach.
Okay,
what she made about this game.
Sorry.
I think it's going to be a tight one, but
you don't think it's going to be violent?
Well, let's talk about.
Is it going to be like a tight 20-21?
Is it going to be like a 2-1? Is it going to be a
15-20?
No. I think it's going to be like a 2-1.
A 2-1? What are your... Can you speak a little bit to, like, this is still obviously a preseason game, right? And people are going to look like preseason for a couple of weeks, at least would be my guess. What would be your approach as a coach? Like, going into this, are you really trying to win this cup? Like, are you just trying to keep people healthy? Like, what's sort of the mindset here?
Okay, mindset. Orlando. I left. I was undefeated. I want to win the game. I'm going undefeated, right? So preseason's tough because it's always like you're hoping that everybody comes back fit, but realistically, sometimes that doesn't happen. So you have like little nagging injuries. You may have some strains here and there that you're like, okay, it's not worth risking it on a preseason game. However, if I'm Orlando at home, that's an important game because now you're writing off, you got a target on your back regardless. Mm-hmm. Like, so you're writing off that game and you're like, okay, let's go out, let's make a good showing. And I think obviously both coaches want to win, but we're not trying to sacrifice players in that same aspect. But Washington, they got a bitter taste in their mouth, right? They want to come back and go after it. So I think that's what I'm saying 2-1 because it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. Even those preseason games that aren't showing, they're not, that aren't aired, they're still battling on the field, because it's not like, I don't know, nothing's taken lightly, nothing's taken for granted. It's basically, it's a pride thing at that point. So,
all right. Well, that's good to know because, it'll be interesting to see how like every team kind of approaches this, and then obviously DC and Orlando will have an advantage of having played. I don't know, is that an advantage having played an extra game?
It depends on the injury. It's like I go back to managing players.
Good point.
Yeah, I was like, it goes back to managing those players because you don't want to overextend anybody. But I can say preseason games are a great time to get looks at the players that you're not sure of, or that are just coming in to see how potentially they could mesh with the team. So I do enjoy preseason games because you get to see a lot of different players in action.
Wait, so who does Washington play next week?
Why would you ask me that?
Okay, just playing.
Oh, they play Houston away.
Oh, okay. So I guess this will be a good game to like get into some flow.
Okay.
I mean, for both of these teams, like for Washington and Orlando, to get
Orlando
in flow.
plays Chicago at home.
Yeah, so it'll be a good game for both of them to get in flow. Even then, I mean, I guess you're trying to win a cup, but then you don't want to roll out you don't want free game film nationally televised of the real season, you know?
True.
So, we got a new guest to the stage.
All right.
Yes.
Hello, Troy.
How are we?
All right.
We're right.
Friday night, no?
Drinking coffee.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
Drinking coffee. I am drinking juice with something in it.
Orange juice.
Sure.
Like fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's nice.
premium orange juice.
That's nice.
I'm in Chicago, so it's cold.
Okay.
Hot chocolate.
Yes.
How cold is it?
It was 0 earlier today.
No.
I'm doing it the other way around from you guys.
Oh, so freezing. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I used to live in a cold place. I'm okay.
I mean, it's currently 60 degrees here, but it feels like it feels way colder because it's windy. Yeah, it's like 17 miles an hour at wind, so it feels like it's in the 40s. But
yeah, it was windy. I was walking earlier. It was windy, but I'm not going to complain compared to
0.
Chicago. Shout out! We have quite a few people from Chicago who root for both the Stars.
I was about to call them the Red Stars. That's what they.
I sure was, and the Fire as well. So we have a Fire Academy coach here. So that's pretty dope.
Good.
Yeah.
And Troy's you just got off the field, right, Troy?
You could say that, yeah. I was out there. Wasn't supposed to be, but I was out there.
I'm telling on you. My bad. I'm telling on you.
No.
Allegedly.
Coaching from your
Supposedly.
No.
Coaching from his car. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, if I was in 0 degree weather, I'd be coaching from my car.
No, we're okay though. We have a dome, so it's not too bad.
Perfect.
It's just the 5 minutes from my house to the dome that's freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we got.
I think there's been a couple lineups posted out on Twitter.
Yes, they're on Twitter and Blue Sky and probably Instagram at this point. So the starting lineups for both teams have been dropped. I can read them out for you all.
A few changes from the final. It looks like
Rodman's starting on the bench. I know they're managing minutes, and she's obviously got pretty consistent back injuries, and so I think it's more just about managing that for the rest of her career. And then Bernal, the latest player to join DC, also on the bench. And McKenna Morris, who I believe started in the final. Yeah. But I mean, still a pretty good lineup. So you have I don't like the way they did this. They reversed it. But you have Kingsbury in goal, Esme Morgan, Gabby Carl, Tara McKeown, and Casey Kruger at the back. You have a midfield of Hal Hirschfeld, Lacey Santos, and Narumi Miura, or Rumi. And then your front three are Chloe Ricketts, Ashley Hatch, and Brittany Ratcliffe. And then, as I said, Trinity Rodman, Rebecca Bernal, McKenna Morris, Tess Bodie, and the other two are emergency signings, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know first and last names right now, y'all. I'm sorry. And then the reigning champs, Orlando. Okay, this is better. Morris in goal, Emily Sims, Raffaele, Kylie Nadanner. Am I saying it right? We're going to figure it out. Formerly Kylie Strom. It's going to be a lot of that this year. We're going to be learning some new names.
All the phonetics.
Yeah. I'm going to go phonetically Nadanner. That sounds right. And then Carrie Bello. Midfield is Morgan Gautrat, Haley McCutcheon, and Angelina. And then up top, the legend Marta, Ellie Watt, and Barbara Band.
Okay.
Yeah, and they've got a pretty solid bench here. So Crone, one of their newest players, Chilufya, also a Zambian international. Villacorta, Doyle, Chanda, who was not able to play once she got to Orlando last year due to injury, so she's back now. Summer Yates, Ali Lemos, and then two new Martinez and Shavoshi is how I'm going to say it. Randomly from Delaware. I never see people from there, so I went to school there. So I was like, that's random. So yeah, should be a good game
Nice.
for sure.
Wait, did you say the Washington lineup?
Yes, I did. That's the first one I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So if you turn on Prime, the video's up. The game is gonna start in 4 minutes. It's not a bootleg. So welcome to the NWSL.
They say you don't get a pregame show in preseason. That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's why we here. This is why. Wait, hold on. Is that the right?
Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
That's not the right song. That's not the right one either. That's not the right one. Yeah, that's why we reading.
I really
yeah.
Before Jordan Peele made it the most haunting song ever. Yes, thank you.
Right.
It's like why?
Wait, yes, debuting Bernal this game would be wild. Yes, give it to me. Yes, I
assume they will. I'm assuming they'll bring in people in the second half. So
it's a cup, so they have to win, or we're going to penalties. Bring me PK.
Yeah, it goes straight to PKs. I'm assuming, right?
Give me 20 rounds of PKs.
You can't make them play 30 extra minutes. That would be.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think it does go straight to PKs.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
You would hope.
Please let it go. Please let it go to PKs.
You hope. There's a lot of hope.
I do. I would hope
that doesn't care.
Not inhumane enough like that.
So are we going to have? What else? So actually, stop. Well, are we going to have 50 billion minutes of extra time, or have we come to Jesus about extra time in 2025?
I think it's still going to be the same way.
I think so
is
too.
Worrisome, right? Because that's how people get hurt. Players have been getting hurt because of that much.
Pause the time. Like, can we just get a, stop clock?
Well, I mean,
take it to college. Take it to college.
Gosh, like,
yeah, they do need a stop clock or something. Because, last year we were on average of 20 minutes,
right?
Extra game.
13. Like, they're just throwing numbers.
But if you average it out, like, you've basically played 1 or 2 extra games. If you add all that up, that's too much.
Absolutely, it's ridiculous. And then they never tell you, right? Like, they're like, oh, okay, official time. And then they still don't stop on time.
Okay. I just wonder, where do the referees get it from? Because before it was 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. Now it's 20.
Yeah, like
the
7
watches
minutes.
Are on fast forward.
Who's the ref for this game? Is it Chesky? We please know.
I didn't look actually. What was I gonna say? So, okay, I have a question then. As a coach, do they give you an indication of how much you're gonna get, or does somebody on your staff keep time so you can argue about that's not what I have?
Oh no, it's all on the referee.
Okay.
Center ref makes the decision.
Oh, so then probably what happened? So the year before last year, people were arguing about there wasn't enough extra time, and then last year they course corrected like crazy. So, you breathe on somebody and it stops the game. That's 5 minutes. So we're talking about teams playing 30 minutes for real extra time. Like even 40, one team, it was like damn near an hour because of what happened in the first and second half of a couple games.
I think a couple went to 12 or 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And it'd be in the first half. Back in the day, it never used to be where the overtime in the first half, or the extra time, not overtime, but the extra time was 10 minutes. Like you get like Troy was saying, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But really in the first half, they're like, we'll catch up in the second half. It didn't go unless there was a stretcher on the field or somebody really got injured. But it's just,
oh dear.
Bilate is the ref.
This can go several ways.
Thank you, Jessica, for that.
We will see what form she's in today.
She's ready.
Who's on VAR? Who's on VAR? That's my better question. Is it Chesky?
I should have checked all this stuff before.
Chesky on VAR? I don't know. She don't need to start. Well, don't start. Don't shade to Chesky. I appreciate you.
There are worse refs.
If you're coming to LA next week, I appreciate you. We out here in LA appreciate you.
I mean, she'll be there eventually because they go everywhere, friend.
Oh, we're probably getting a crazy ref. It's San Diego versus LA.
Oh, y'all are the last. Yeah, y'all are the last.
It's gonna be chaotic. Whoever is the ref is gonna be chaotic.
350 is a really weird. What channel is it on? Because 350 is a weird time to kick off.
Are we on ESPN?
It's got to be. No. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's when kickoff is 3:50.
That's not a 6. That's not a CBS time.
Yeah, we're on. So no, it might be CBS.
Yeah,
it might be CBS actually. Yeah, so Angel City's playing next week on Sunday at 3:50. It's at a Bizarro time. Yes, at a
weird time. 3:50 our time. 3:50.
So it might be CBS because
it's got to be a broadcast. It's got to be network.
It's probably broadcast. Yeah, broadcast network because it was a really Bizarro. Which I'm not complaining. It's not hot yet, but please.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, is it starting? Are they gonna start on time?
We're gonna see. I'm turning on Prime now.
Now they want to do the pregame.
Yeah, now they got pregame.
Well, you know they don't ever start right on time. I don't know why. I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but
Michael Owens. See, I can't remember. Michael Owens.
Jessica has all the insight.
She does. Michael and VAR. Okay.
I can't remember. Please don't make me mad. I'm gonna speak positivity.
I don't know. This is
We're gonna have great refs. We're gonna be great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is a vibe to me.
I like that.
I'm just excited the league is back, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Give them the Trinity.
For a long season.
Good. Positive.
I believe in positivity. I believe.
It's everybody's hopeful. You know, people got fresh braids. It's that time of year.
Fresh braids, fresh hairdo.
They do. They got the fresh
color.
Scalp. You can see the lines.
Yeah. Nails done. Yeah. New cleats.
Right now, they don't look like what they've been through, but it's coming.
It's coming.
New fits.
No turf burns. Everybody's good. We're good.
Marta rolling up like an uncle. Look at that. Out here. She rolled up in the Range Rover. Okay.
I mean, she's Marta. She should at least have a Range Rover. She might have more than one.
Okay, Trinity.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she signed for 2 more years, so she said, "Let me get a new car."
That's Joe. Look at the wow.
See, braids. She went blonde again. I'm not a rumor girly, but she's been hanging out with Shelton, yeah. Allegedly, supposedly.
Why you put see, we out here gonna be looking like NWSL TMZ.
Yes. We are the new. I was gonna say JWS. I'm sorry.
Why are you doing that? See, we trying to keep you trying to keep the lights on, and you out here cracking jokes.
What? It's Friday night. Am I not supposed to crack jokes?
You crack a joke.
Okay.
Look at you.
I have it on mute right now, so.
Oh no! I mean, these are better. What?
I mean, I have subtitles on, so it's not that bad.
No, looking at these fits. So people roasted the prom broadcast fits.
They got the quarter zips, right?
What are these? What the hell? That shit is put in polos. Sporty.
That looks like some stuff we used to wear for like fairs. Like
hold on.
When I worked in college,
Orlando,
we did like board fairs and stuff. And you had our department had their quarter zips. They weren't that fit because we are state school, so like we don't get money like that. But
wait, hold on. So it's like
maybe they have 2 outfits.
I guess it's cold in Orlando.
Is it? I mean, I can see that.
Coldish and muggy. I mean, it's 62 degrees.
That's not
not cold.
It's cold for them.
Troy objects.
Let's not talk about the weather, please.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
Troy, how long have you been in Chicago?
Yeah, this is year 3.
Okay, so now you're never gonna get used to it, is what you said.
No.
So you're saying there's no chance? Okay.
No. Okay, these yellow fits. Okay.
What did we say?
We called them.
Well, no, I can't do it because Yaneash is. I can't do it. I don't want to mess up the accent. But we've decided that they're
3 countries.
Brazil, Joga Bonita.
No, it's Wagwan, Joga Bonita, mate.
Wagwan mate.
Yeah.
Wagwan mate.
Spirit got on. They represented 3 countries: Australia, Jamaica, and Brazil.
No one's on that right. As somebody whose team once upon a time did the highlighter yellow, it's a choice. Theirs is a better color, but it's a choice.
It's better. They don't have white numbers. I'm saying just as long as there's no white numbers on highlighter, we're good.
It should be black, right?
I didn't look at their numbers, but I think they're dark.
Yeah,
it should be black, right?
What do you think of this Orlando top?
I think it's
Orlando uniform.
So the top, see the warm up fit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not for me.
I don't like the collar on it. What is that? It looks like it's too high up. I don't like that. Sorry, I just feel it.
It looks like a Dixie cap.
Like I don't like if a collar bothers me, like I feel it, even if I'm not wearing it. I feel like it is a design, like it has a nice design on it. They've had better kits though. Like Orlando usually has pretty good kits.
I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I like it because the collar doesn't come in front. I don't know how I'd feel about the back collar.
Yeah, it's the back collar.
Experience.
It's really. I think that's the warm up top. Though.
Yeah, it's the warm up. That's the warm up.
Oh,
yeah, it's the warm up one.
It would just rub against my hairline. I don't think
that's. Keep your neck warm.
But yeah, they got their crest at center. I don't know if I love the center crest. And then yeah, they got their star. So
no. The actual like uniform, the king, that thing is fine. Like
I liked it. Yeah, I didn't like hate any kits this year, which is the step up. So
that's rare. Yeah, that's new.
There were some that didn't inspire a lot of emotion in me one way or the other, but actually Orlando and North Carolina have very similar patterns on their kits.
Yes, but North Carolina is red. My bad.
That lady said pink.
I'm not being gaslit by a team. That's red.
It's definitely red. I think they should have gotten different color shorts. Then they would have been better. Like the dark blue shorts and the red top would have been great. We're talking about any and everything because we're waiting for football to happen. So,
absolutely.
Yo, I'm mad at them saying. So why did they just say that the pregame was gonna be at 5:00? See, this is what I'm talking about in WSL.
I mean, they're already in the party.
It's the people that show up late to the party. See,
yo, like
these are not. How do I put this kindly? The majority of these people are not from a culture where that is what they do.
So they're going to be here for kickoff.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, but why didn't they just tell the rest of us that the game was going to start at 5:30, not at 5:00?
They tricked us.
Because they wanted you to tune in.
Yeah.
It's good to see Brittany Radcliffe out there. I used to coach her a wee while ago back in Kansas City. So I did. So it's good to see her there.
When were you at Kansas City, Troy?
Their last year before they went defunct or folded. Use whatever term that you like.
Okay.
Yeah, I was Vlatko's assistant there.
Okay.
So there's quite a few of the players from that team that are spread all over the NWSL now.
Yeah, so and some have made their way back, surprisingly. So.
Yeah. And some moved into other positions as well.
Yeah.
You know, which is it's good to see. It's good to see the likes of Yael Averbuch out at Gotham, you know, in a more senior role. That's pretty cool watching her.
That's not the ref. Wait, so who for real is the okay.
That wasn't the ref? That's hilarious.
See, Jessica, see.
Jessica.
I was like,
okay.
Okay.
We needed to let it out. I understand. All right, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I've heard that they look better in person, but at the end of the day, it looks like they look like the breakdance.
Jessica.
Oh man.
Like, okay, look. Hello,
Like
Devin.
you have to hit that celebration dance, right? Like you gotta hit that.
You gotta hit that. You gotta hit it.
Yeah, hit it. Yeah, hit it. I feel like Trinity got that in the bag, like ready to go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, what a time that was.
Are we going to do some score predictions?
Oh yeah, I said
You
20
said
to
2-1,
22.
right? Yeah, you said 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, okay.
I said 20 to 22.
1-1 penalty kick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I
Please
might.
don't ask me who's gonna win penalty. No, there's no real answer to who wins penalties.
I see it being a draw as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello. Hey.
We got it. We got it.
Technical issues finally up and running on my laptop.
Sense of bringing me joy right now.
You guys are going to need subtitles for this episode.
I
just
actually
so
think,
you know.
Should I just go
I think so
Scottish
far
now?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Full
No,
Scottish
you're
now,
good.
that's it.
Yeah, I think you're good.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Just
That's why I
gotta
said I was
speak
like, let me get as many accented people. I was like, people with accents as possible.
slow. Let's
So
just
I
speak
found the
very
thickest-
slowly.
I have been.
Real slow. Can't be repeating myself 1,000 times.
I love it. I love it.
So Effie, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. It's good to finally be online. What would you do without technology?
Probably be sleeping.
Mm.
But
I thought about that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, just taking a nap.
That's why I'm on the
Effie,
water, not the wine.
you want to talk? Okay, so you want to talk about a little bit about what you've done?
What I've done. What today?
I'm gonna make all of you talk about what you've done eventually, but yes, she gets to
Ooh.
Alright, just a little bit about me. Where was it? I was born in America, but I grew up in Scotland. When I was 18, I got a scholarship. Went to FIU in Miami, 4 years there. My last year I was ineligible, but I went to try out at the Atlanta Beat. I made it onto the team there, Wusa, back in the day. So I played against like Mia Hamm, Abby Wambach, all them in their prime. Then the league folded. I finished off school, coached at FIU for a couple of years as an assistant, coached this one, Yardi. And then from there, I went, what was it, NWSL, booted up. I played there, played for Boston Breakers, Chicago Red Stars. And when that league folded, I went to Sweden, played in Sweden for about 8 years. Played in Cyprus, played with the Scottish national team 100-something times, played in the Olympics 2012. And I retired finally in, I think, 2019. Came over to Miami. I was just on holiday and ended up coaching high school where I've been for 6 years and coaching club. That's about it in a nutshell.
Were you still playing with Scotland when Jane Ross started playing?
We Jane.
Yeah.
I played with, she came over to Sweden. I played with her in Sweden. I got her over to Sweden. That's in my wee club there. So I played with Jane.
Brilliant. We grew up together.
Shut up.
Wow.
Off the wee island.
Yeah, we grew up
like,
together. We were really good friends.
She was like, she's got to wait for the boat, or she got to stay in a hotel because she couldn't get home.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I want to go. I've heard it's stunning in Scotland.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Cold and gray, right?
0 degrees cold.
Summer is summer, but that doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean it's going to be sunshine. It just means it's summer. That's it. So I was there 2 summers ago, and all I did was rain, but that's Scotland.
Okay.
But I mean, no, it's great people, great. You know what I mean? When it's nice out, can't beat it though.
And I heard in there you had over 100 caps with them, and so in 2012 at the Olympics, you were on Team Great Britain, I would assume, right?
Aye, so a bit controversial back then, but because obviously it's like Troy knows it's just kind of independent. Olympics and football just don't really, it's not really a thing. I mean, I grew up watching the Olympics for like athletics and stuff, but with it being like the first, first ever like women's Olympics and women's football team, and just having the honor of being asked to play, it was like a big list and things, and they had to make cuts and stuff. So I was actually surprised when I did make the cut, and then just being at home and stuff. It was great because friends obviously coming down to watch, family, and then just a bit of history, and then obviously first time for everything, and just going through the kitting out process and just things that, you know, like Olympians go through backstage and stuff. So just a really cool experience, and one that I'm grateful for and very honoured, and just a lot of memories from that, and a lot of opportunities came that way as well, and just soaking it all up, and being in that environment was really cool.
Awesome. And so both of you obviously have, you know, had ties to the pros, coach pro players. What's it like coaching younger people? And we can talk while we watch, obviously, but like, what's it like coaching high schoolers essentially? I guess all three of you high schoolers. So yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Go for it.
Well, for me, it was like I always thought I was just going to go back to college and coach, but obviously speaking to the athletic director, the kind of like my philosophy, everything kind of bent in. I remember like coaching when players came through from high school, and you know they were a forward and they scored about, you know, like 2,000 goals in high school, but yet they couldn't kick a ball in college. I didn't understand why. Then getting into high school, I understood how you can score 2,000 goals and be kind of not a great player. So for me, like in terms of philosophy, like I think in terms of development, having been like the pros in college and things like that, so players who actually want to be realistic and want to go play, I think for me, my job is to be, you know, to be able to teach them, to be able to help them, like to be able to harness those skills. So the way that I coach, my philosophy is kind of do it like as if I was coaching at college, because it's a balance, you know what I mean? They're student athletes, so they're just getting started earlier in their journey to then prepare for college. So, you know what I mean? You've got to be eligible to play. So with our school, it's academics first and then sports as well. So everything's a balance. They've got to maintain that as well. And then obviously for me on the pitch, I'm demanding, because, you know, they tell me they want to do this. So I'm going to push them, but I'm not going to pull them. You know what I mean? It's got to be give and take. So it's interesting, you know, and obviously it's a mix, because you've got players that play like, you know, club, and you've got players that don't. So it's just a mixture of finding that balance. But that's like every team. Every team is not going to be filled with like superstars. So you've got to have that environment, that culture to just harness that teamwork, because teamwork goes a long way, whether you play sports or whether you're in like just working like 9 to 5. So that's kind of my philosophy. So I use that. And again, you know, girls are coaching girls are, you know, they're characters, but I've been there, done that. So there's nothing that they can, you know, like try to pull the wool over my eyes, because I know exactly what they're doing and saying and things like that. But it's about mixing it all together and just, you know, try to have a group that's hungry for each other and just to work hard. And that's just my message, really.
Awesome. That's a lovely perspective. Just learning about the development and where it is or is not at that age. So. Yeah.
Barbara Banda. She plays for.
Yeah, Orlando. She plays for Orlando. She came last year.
Yeah.
Like remember the World Cup that we went to, Yadi, and she like in France. Remember I met you in France.
Oh yeah.
And that was one of the games that obviously I went to see like Zimbabwe play, and she like I'd never seen her before, and she just tore it up. I don't remember what country it was, and I mean, I played against Marta and never been successful, and just sitting back watching. I'm glad that, you know what I mean, I was watching, because my hamstrings would have been pulled if I was playing against her. So she's on the same team as Marta.
Yeah, and they won both the Shield and the trophy last year. For I mean,
that's
pretty
mental.
Unstoppable.
I'm glad I've retired. Definitely glad I've retired.
You like it's a young person's game.
Definitely. Like, no.
That's wild.
Sorry, that's frightening. I just saw her. I was just like, what? She like frightening.
She's only gotten better since then. I would imagine. Like she's been as good as advertised, if not better. And I think she just won BBC Player of the Year last year. So
is that the right back? She actually looks like Virgil van Dijk, the female version. Like, I don't know who is that. Sorry.
Just like you were talking about, she's a menace. You're like, oh no.
It's gonna be a no call though.
She just
gonna be a no call.
She just
Let's see that.
Virgil van Dijk Like,
I
vibes.
feel like that's a foul. That's a card.
That's a foul. What we doing?
She literally just.
Refs are also in preseason.
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Give them
Call
grace.
VAR. Put the phone call in.
Where's she at?
Yo, what is going on?
We'll go all ankle.
Oh wow!
Oh, no,
so Raffaele was injured last year, so she didn't play. That was quick. That's not where I thought the pass was going.
Woo.
Oh,
No.
No.
Well, preseason.
Ali Watt sticking with the Asia Wilson leg sleeve. I appreciate it. It gives her power. Makes her a defender. Makes her a better defender.
I'm just thinking, when did Washington wear yellow, like mellow yellow?
They changed their color last year.
Why?
Yeah.
These are questions.
Brand, it's their owner's favorite color.
We are wondering the same questions. Why are we trying to be highlighters?
Like,
that doesn't say DC. That doesn't say Washington DC.
Nobody still knows their numbers. Like, we haven't got that right. Like,
they glow in the dark. Are these uniforms
dark? Oh. Barbara's gonna get one of those.
that is bizarre.
that's out.
She's absolutely gonna get one of those. That press is killing them, or the pressure she's putting on them is killing them. Do I like Orlando socks? Because we're two-tone with it.
I mean, it's
But they have
doing
racing stripes. The socks put in the racing stripes on the side of their jerseys.
It's a fast straight.
You gotta do the CONCACAF roll. You gotta roll 3 times. Okay, she called it finally.
So they keep they keep passing it out to her right. So that's clearly a pass they're working on, right? Like they've done it out wide, and I didn't think the pass was going that way. That time it came out right to her as well. So I don't really remember them passing it to her that way last year. So
it's giving Trix yogurt. Wow.
And this is Barbara Banda in a full season because she didn't start till game 4 or 5 last year. Because she came over late. So it's a full season now.
By the way,
she has a tournament to get ready for. So we have 3 major tournaments this summer. So it'll be super interesting to see what those players are looking like going into the summer for sure.
By the way, we do have a meme for Trinity Rodman with Spirit Airlines.
I
will pull that up.
Well, luckily they didn't put like a ton of black in there, so it helps. But yeah, you can't be the Spirit and have Spirit airline colors. That's just that's a setup.
Spirit inspiration.
I am stunned.
Nobody flies Spirit because they want to. That's a half.
Oh, that's not his story. Oh.
Actually, Spirit Airlines has stepped up their games. I need to be sponsored. Honestly,
you should
step up their game. They have big, comfy seats. Okay, the middle section. You can buy seats where the middle section is blocked out. Their Airbuses are very comfortable now.
Well, one Airbus is the far more trustworthy plane.
But do they have like Wi-Fi? Do they have Wi-Fi and TV? Or are you having the pedal to stay in the air?
These are Airbuses. Okay.
Oh, okay, my bad.
She said not too much, but she said I'm gonna defend Spirit. You're
gonna be comfortable, but you're gonna get from point A to point B.
Comfortable, but like, and if you prepay,
did you get there?
I got there. I've been there many times.
There. All right, that's Spirit's. That's Spirit's.
Wait. So they did a 2-tone on the goalkeeper shirt. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Those colors are just bizarre.
Orlando's really stepping to DC, and they're struggling here.
Dang.
They're under pressure. Like they can't possess the ball.
Mm-hmm. Just I don't know if you probably noticed, but they will be. It seems like Orlando's going to be building out of the back. Just so you know.
Yeah, but it's working for them for now. DC less so.
Good passes.
A little nervy for DC there.
Oh no.
They
ask if you were repping Spirit? No. Oh no.
Airlines.
Yeah. Yes. With the bananas.
Absolutely. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, that's the first time they've.
So is Morehouse gonna be? We'll see if in year 2 Morehouse keeps it going. That's all I got.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, right? She's playing her way into the England squad. Not as the one, but
that's a good read.
Yeah. There you go.
Why are we building out the back?
There we go.
That Angelina Howe battle is very fun because they're just angry at each other. They just keep pushing each other off the ball.
Just a little.
And Angelina hit them in the mouth. Angelina hit them in the mouth in the final. Like, they remember. She hit them in the mouth. I should probably unmute this.
Wait, so they got the I see with the authentic hits. They look like a little for the highlighters, they got like a little design. Glow in the dark. Turn the lights off. Green probably glare.
That's not a good delivery at all.
We're in preseason form.
Choosing the colors, they just need to sit in the stands or watch it on TV. You know, just like little test run. How does this look on TV?
So what's their home color? If that's their away kit, or is it their away kit?
Oh, their home
is black.
It's black.
Yeah, this is their away.
Yeah, this is their away. They're black.
They're calling them secondary kits.
Yeah.
Forgot where we were.
Sure. I'm like, sure.
So it's going to depend on the team because some teams, if their home kit is a lighter,
some teams change their primary kit.
Yeah, they'll be forced to wear their primary kit depending on the
color.
No,
some teams change their primary, some teams change their secondary. Not everybody changed the same kit.
But I'm saying whichever. So part of like whatever the kit is going to depend on what team they're playing. Because like for example,
you can't clash obviously.
Yeah, you can't clash.
Corner. Yeah,
I thought so.
Oh. That foot of Rafael is very nice.
That's where she came to Orlando after she left Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. Which was a big, like, kind of a shock move when she did it. Obviously it's paid off, play out well for her, and I think most of those Brazilian players will do whatever Marta asks them to do. I probably do what Marta asked me to do. So who am I?
I mean,
if she called me to come play with her, I'd probably be there too.
I mean, she doesn't want that for her, but they're gonna get one of those. They're knocking. You said you played in Sweden. Which club did you play for?
I started out in Quebec, which was like Northwest, and then I played with a player there, and they told me to come to the south because it's much warmer. Not that much warmer. So I went to Kristianstad. I played in Kalmar, Vitua. That's where I played with Jane. So I played with about four clubs in Sweden. All in little small towns and stuff. But the last one was like near like Copenhagen, near Malmo. So it was good to get the train over and go across the bridge and stuff. So
nice.
You know, so I played. So everywhere I went, basically Marta followed me. That's
there you go. We followed you. There you go.
She did. I mean, you know, we played in the league together, and then I went to Sweden. She came to Sweden, and I remember coming back after I did my ACL, and my coach is like, "You're gonna play left back as a 32-year-old." I was like, "Oh, just against Marta."
You checked Ali Watt. She did say we got to talk to her at media day, and she said, "I have to score goals this year." So she's trying. She's like, she's like, "I'm a forward. I have to score." Not bad.
It's a great shot.
Yeah. It is the one thing I would say. Like, she's very honest about where she is. So I appreciated that. But yeah, not a bad shot though. She's been practicing.
It was a good run.
Mm-hmm.
1v1, that's what you want, and then
that's going out too wide. They gotta curve that back.
I thought the keeper got a tip on that.
Yeah.
Nice. Decent save.
It's a good thing she did get that like extra touch, or else
Yeah, that was a goal.
Yeah.
I think Orlando got to change up their corners. I mean, that's 2 corners they've had, then it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. So
yeah, they're not. The placement on them has been
not
not
really.
great.
Don't know what their aim is, but not really working for them. You think with
I
some
also
technical
feel like
players,
they're smaller.
they could do like something like short corners or something a bit clever because they've got those players. But
got to get that set piece coach from Arsenal.
although it's kind of dried off a bit for Arsenal.
Yeah. That was all the rage for the first half of the season.
Exactly. Then they lose a striker. They got no striker, and then they can't score from a corner.
My team doesn't either, so it's fine. we pushed through.
What's your team?
The blue one in London.
The blue lot. Chelsea.
You're making me mad right now, so I don't get the blue one in London.
Don't want to talk about it.
What, Chelsea?
Yeah,
Chelsea. We're gonna make it a blue day.
They make me blue a lot. You're outnumbered, Devin. It's okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, bye, Devin.
I'm gonna play it long. Go long.
I know a lot of Arsenal fans, so you know. It's a lot of conversations.
But they're not going to win it either, and this is their best chance to. Man City not being at the top of their game.
Yeah. And they're still somehow going to get in the top 4.
Yeah, they'll get in their top 4, but they're way off the pace.
Yeah,
so
Liverpool keep getting away with it. So I don't think they're losing it.
There's too big a gap for that.
Yeah. And they keep winning games they shouldn't be winning, so I don't know. Fine.
Just
upper 90. All
right, Marta, where are we going?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nope, couldn't bend it back in.
I don't know.
A little better than the corners, but yeah. So for you all, as Black coaches, what did it mean to see this Orlando staff last year win a double, accomplish this, kind of come out of nowhere, right? People didn't really pick them. And you can also speak to, obviously, I know Yolanda is big in the association, but like, what is it like for you all in this profession seeing that? Hi, Nicole.
Hercules.
I mean, aside from historic, like just in like it's history, literally making history, and they it's inspirational, and it's because of their involvement in the community as well, you know. But just on that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen often, and it's just amazing to just prove that we've made a mark and they're going to continue to, you know, be successful as individuals, as a group, and just like they're also good, like individually as coaches, but just they brought in a powerhouse of a team, like of coaches together. So just overall as the organization, and then watching their trajectory from the beginning of the season till the end. Usually teams peak like towards the middle, and then you kind of see them plateau, and just continuing to watch them get a little better and a little more tight in their, you know, organization. And just after the game, you can also see the camaraderie with the coaches and the staff. Like they were a unit. So it was impressive to me.
Yeah, I think it's good as well because it's just another group of role models, isn't it? We have lots of role models out there. Maybe the light just doesn't shine on them, you know, but now these role models have got that light shining on them. And I mean, you look at other leagues, look at what the NFL commissioner says, the league is a better league for and because of Black coaches and the success and the entertainment that they bring. I think you can say the same about the NWSL. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely have that camaraderie. We were at the championship and obviously celebrating on the field, but you could just see them together, see them with the other players. I'm pretty sure Coach Thomas was still kind of coaching in the midst of celebrating, because if you're a coach, you're always a coach. Players need you when they need you. And so, but yeah, it was really beautiful to see. It was beautiful to hear all of the players talk about their coaches in such a like loving way. They trust them, like they trust the process. Everybody bought in, and to have that be the outcome, it was just a really incredible thing to see. And to see players rally around these coaches, and maybe for me wonder why other teams aren't taking some of those risks, taking some of those chances, because it's a chance you need, right? I don't think anybody really knew who Seb was, right? But
yeah, and that's to that point that you say that, I lived down in St. Augustine a number of years ago, and I think it was the short spell that Becky was in charge at Orlando. We took our Flagler College girls team down with the head coach Ashley to play a bounce game behind closed doors, and Seb was there, and I was chatting away to Seb, and he's obviously just waited patiently, but he's been at Orlando for however many years and took the opportunity when he's been given it. And I think there's, like you say, lots more coaches in different markets that are there, but it's just they're waiting patiently to get that opportunity.
Wait a second, Troy, you coached at Flagler?
Yeah.
Shut up. So did you coach? First of all, I went there.
Oh, did you?
Never again. I drove up. I was like, never again. I was like, no, I didn't think that's how it was going to be. And I'm like, no. But Josephine Nielsen.
No, I don't recognize that name. Ashley, the English guy.
She megged her for that. It's a good save.
Because I'm just trying to think. She was from Sweden. Big, tall, lanky lass.
They're all tall in Sweden, aren't they?
Blonde. That's why I came up there. And it was a bunch of Swedes, but she went to Flagler and played there for a couple of years.
Right.
And that's why I came up to St. Augustine thinking I'm coming to, went to Wonderland and sat in his dream house and all that, but nah, it wasn't like that at all. Yeah. I was like, never again. Couldn't get a decent breakfast there.
Yeah.
But I met, who was the coach there now? Do you know?
Ashley is his name, an English guy. I forget his last name.
I'm thinking a guy, right?
Yeah.
I think I met him actually last summer. Now I'm thinking about it. I think he came out and he coached at Florida's soccer school. I think I did a session with him. And he remembered Josie and his aye. So now then I do, but Flagler, what a place. What a place. How long you live there for?
A year. So it was. Yeah.
Coaching feels like a nomadic life.
Oh, that is the definition of coaching.
Yeah. You have to go where the jobs are, right? You have to go where the opportunity is.
Yeah,
you're right.
And like Troy was speaking to, like Seb having an opportunity to, like, you have to jump on your opportunities, and you may not, if it feels like this could be the direction, then just go with that. And like sometimes you don't know what you're everything, and I think that like coaches and just like former athlete mentality of trying to perfect everything and get it so right, and you just have to take chances and believe in yourself. And I don't know, they say if you build it, they will come, and that you go with it, and they built some magic. And one thing I was noticing even about Orlando is like the players they're so dynamic right now, like in their positioning. Like you're seeing the outside backs coming in, you're seeing just the fluidity a little more so than Spirit. I feel like they're in reaction mode, like they're just trying to hold on to
so okay, as a coach, are both outside backs coming in, or is it just the right back?
I see mainly the right back coming in.
I wanted to see if I was saying the same thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I see her flashing in, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, because usually like they expose like the outside pockets, but I'm seeing them like flash inside, running high, interchanging positions quite a bit, so it's pretty sick.
Yeah, there's a lot more movement, a little more pace on there, and they've obviously fallen back a bit from the pressure because nobody presses for not even 30 really, like especially in the preseason.
Woo. Right. No hamstrings.
Yeah.
I haven't seen actually NWSL in a couple of years, and when obviously Yaneash was telling me about Orlando and what they did, and I remember when the franchise was just starting out, and it was just all glitz and glamour, bringing in the big name players, Marta, this and that, and I think I got to give credit to the organization because they've tried the big name coaches, brought over Mark Skinner, who was had some major success in England. Becky Burley, everybody knows what she did at US. All these big name coaches, and that's try to suit the big name personalities, and it just didn't work. So obviously, when you keep hitting your head against a brick wall and you keep doing the same thing, you're going to produce the same results. So now going, maybe that wasn't the hire that people would have thought, but that's also a good thing because it's not about. Just you could have I remember in Chicago Red Stars, I played with we had on paper, we had a team. We had Christiane, we had Carly Lloyd, we had Megan Rapinoe, we had Heather.
Was Emma your coach?
Emma Hayes and
Emma was your coach.
Coaches.
Okay,
that's that was such a team, such a squad on paper. You think we should have killed it. It was the opposite. It was just too many personalities. Everybody wanted this and that and the big says and stuff. And it wasn't a team. Great players, great people, but we want a team. And you know what I mean? We had the talent, we had everything. We just couldn't get it together. And so obviously Orlando for many years, players, the big name players and stuff, but they've tweaked it, did something different. And also, I was saying to Yaneash that, I remember Yolanda as an 18-year-old, because her sister, I played with her sister in the FIU. And even her, I remember we tried to get her to FIU because she was going to be better than her sister, and her sister was an amazing forward. So obviously seeing her go, to Oklahoma and do what she does. And when she told me she was coaching, I'm like, well, she's educated, she's cultured, and as a coach too, and being part of the staff, and sometimes that's what it's about. You've got to have, it's not about, you've played, the game. That's not necessarily just that, but it's more about that because it's about building the squad, building the team. It's not just about 11 players. You've got to have that environment. You have to have that feel-good factor. How do you get that? How do you get everybody involved? How do you get everybody buying in? And once you go in and you have a clear path and you get players to buy in, you could have the best players, the worst players, you're gonna succeed. And once you're flying too, and once you're just going and going and going, the confidence builds, and then you feel untouchable. Because I remember at Boston too, when I got traded, went to Boston, and it was we were we hadn't won a game, and then we went on an unbelievable run, got to the final and everything. That it's just the belief of players, and it's just you feel untouchable. So obviously seeing that with Orlando, seeing them play now after not seeing them play for a couple of years, they're playing as a team. I don't know the players necessarily, obviously Marta, but just watching them on the ball, very comfortable as a team, and that's how football, soccer should be, not just long balls, but playing through the line. So it's actually really impressive to see what the coaching staff have now built versus years past with some of the other coaches. So that's credit to obviously Orlando, to the coaching staff, and obviously all the players, because it takes buy-in from everybody from the top all the way down, and it's working for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And they definitely are that team. There was so much buy-in, and they all play for each other. They all play for the crest. It's been a really cool turnaround story, and you can come from worst or laughing stock to first. It just takes some patience and a plan and sticking to it and having the right people in there. And Orlando's definitely done that.
It helps with this as well. I mean, if we look at the live game just now, we've got the part owner on talking, the part owner of Orlando, and
very famous player.
It's
he's very tall.
That's what we need more of as well.
Exactly.
And they're coming. I think Sabrina Ionescu just bought into Bay FC. So women's football, women's soccer is the moment right now.
So you got, is that Magic as well as part owner too?
Yeah, DC. Yes, of DC.
So
he came last year. Yeah.
Serena's, and also obviously with
she's with LA.
LA. So that's also good that obviously these players like were famous from like other sports are coming into the league. You know what I mean? The investment, because that's what the game needs, investment. So I can say in my time, it was just kind of everything was like they threw a lot of money at it, but it was wasted. So 3 years was like the max for both leagues, and it was down. So I think seeing the progression of this league now, it looks like it's here to stay, and then it's slowly expanding into other markets and then the growth of that. So that's also really good for the game.
Yeah, and Boston's coming back, but they're not the Breakers. So
the Breakers was. What are they gonna be now? Boston what?
They want to be.
Nothing good right now.
They gotta rework. They gotta fix their name. It's terrible.
They're fixing it right now. It's Boss Nation, and no one likes it.
Oh,
why did they? Anyways,
no, we don't know. They don't know. I don't think they
don't know.
I mean, that's a nice like theme, but like motto, like coming into Boston. But come on,
I would be like Kia McNeil for the head coaching job there.
Yeah,
I've been begging for her to get a job for a couple of years.
McNeil. But I was another player.
Back home. She's doing
killing it. She's too busy killing it. She's like,
I played with her in Sweden as well, and what a player! Like we played together.
Yeah,
so we complemented each other so well. It was just so cool to play with her, and that was a good time in Sweden, definitely. But yeah, she's doing really good things, big things. So happy for her.
I thought she was gonna hit that differently.
Hit it!
Ooh.
I thought she was gonna hit that differently. No, this is awesome. I love these perspectives. I'm learning.
Kingsbury is attempting to cook a little bit.
Oof. No one's happier that Raffaele's back than Emily Sams. She looks so much calmer. It does. There's certain players that just calm it down.
Like, makes
it easier. So yeah, she's calmer. That's her partner. Like, she needed her back, and so and she's definitely been loud this game. I think with something to prove. So yeah, I'm interested to see what the changes will be in the second half, because for all of Orlando's possession and sort of attempts on goal, still 0-0. I don't know about that 2-1 unless the second half really gets popping here.
Washington's starting to get a little rhythm.
Yeah, they're starting to possess a little longer, find some space. Yeah, they just stepped you so fast.
That was nice.
Team defense is just very good. Like,
they're possessing the ball all the way around, but there's no penetration down the middle. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously Orlando's doing well in that perspective because all their passes are going on the outside, but I mean, there's not that penetration, that dribble through or that pass through the middle to really break the lines through that. But Orlando just looked dead comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, they look like they're not. I think maybe the finishing looks like preseason, but this part looks pretty.
Brazil and blue.
Is this
Rio Orlando? I'm sorry, Joy?
Is this Jonathan's third year at Washington?
It's his first full season, so he came. He came about halfway, a little more than halfway through.
So season.
Yeah.
That's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, Mark K. Yeah.
Can we put it back on the field? Put the cameras. Thank you, Jesus.
That's fair. Like, I want to see the game. I've been waiting months for NWSL football. I was like,
okay, come on, y'all. Come on.
I know what Michelle King looks like. Thank you.
Put it back on the field.
It's great. I'm not mad. She invested all of it.
We're gonna miss a goal.
They say you don't need to see it anyway. It's fine.
Still not worried.
Oof.
Has anyone tried those cleats?
Which ones?
Doesn't she have a pair of cleats that she
Well, Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Does she? Oh, she's a shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, did she invest in what's that company?
Oh, I don't know what. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I don't know.
I just saw an ad for them.
Oh, wait. I thought she was pairing with like Nike or something.
Maybe
to make better cleats.
Yeah, she wants to invest in boots specifically for women's players.
Women. Oh my gosh, that was rowdy tackle.
Yikes.
Look at this American football. She finally got that card.
Finally. I didn't know she had it.
She said you can't go too early. You can't pull the card in like the 3rd minute. Was it?
You couldn't give it to the Banda tackle.
The Air Cane 7s. You funny.
The Air Canes.
feel like the other one.
He lost the ball and then took the player out.
I mean, it's been a bunch of American football.
Yeah.
McCown and McCutcheon.
This is CONCACAF, baby.
Sam's, they've been throwing each other left and right. Gautreaux, it's been a lot of throwing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is CONCACAF. If it doesn't hurt after the game, you didn't do it right.
And that is also why you wear a mouth guard too.
Oh yeah. Do people play sports without mouth guards? That makes me nervous.
I never played with a mouth guard.
Oh man, I've been popped in the face, but I was goalkeeper.
Well.
No, goalkeepers are another level of.
Goalkeepers are little. They're a little off, right?
I also got
face masks.
You got to be a little unwell to be a goalkeeper.
And I also had illegal shin guards. I had illegal shin guards. I had like the bumper. They were like basketball bumper shin guards. Like the crap out of my shin.
Like you definitely played goalkeeper.
Yeah,
cricket pads.
No. Right.
The cricket pads like the batsmen wear.
Yeah, I had like ridiculous.
I wouldn't have played goalkeeper for the same reason I didn't play catcher.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No one get that stuff hurts.
Oh, it does hurt to dive. The only reason it happened because
all my softball coming like.
What happened was the only reason it happened because I was short. I'm 5'6". Don't listen to anybody else. I'm 5'6", but back in the day I was super short. But people were like, "You can't do it because you short," and I was like, "I can do it." Brianna Scurry did it. I could be goalkeeper, and then I was real good. So I couldn't get out of goal. Because everybody was scared to dive.
Yeah,
it does hurt.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she got her feet.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh no.
Is this the second? No.
I play with her.
It's Narumi. Okay, I was like, not Esther Morgan again.
You can get up. They called it. Arise, my friend.
Get up, Allie. Get up.
Do you think it was?
Let me see.
Did it have VAR actually?
Are we doing VAR for this game?
It
might be out. Ooh.
Why did you tackle there?
Yeah,
like, just let her run at that point. No.
Was it inside the? I can't tell.
It was like right on the line.
If it's on the line, it's in the box, though, right?
It's in the box. Yeah, she was in the box.
Yeah, I think it's been.
She got tripped up in the box.
She just got her inside the box.
I thought it looks outside the box and she fell in.
It's inside the box. It's inside the box.
It's where the tackle starts.
It's kind of like when you're going to go for a touchdown. You're going to touch.
I also am listening to a defender. I'm also listening to a defender talk about a penalty.
I'm not vertically challenged. I'm 5'6". Don't blame me.
I'm not even 5'6". I'm not about to complain.
Devin, you're 5'8".
I think they are checking, right?
Oh, yeah. Because I don't know if it was inside. I think the contact was just outside, but she fell.
Yeah, I thought she got her right on the line. Actually,
I don't know if I thought it was just before.
See, now we're gonna have
because if it's on the line, it's a penalty. But
we're gonna have 10 minutes.
And honestly, I'd be mad because those are the worst.
10 minutes extra time.
Oh man, here we go. Yeah, they're giving it. Yeah, they're gonna give it. She might have gotten her just inside, but it was an unnecessary tackle. Joe, right, put yourself in that situation.
Has anyone tried that ball yet?
No.
I don't know how. I don't like the little grooves on the balls. Like I've noticed.
Are they going to VAR?
Like adding more waves.
See, we got 15 minutes. 15 minutes extra time.
Please, it's preseason. Come on.
Run it.
First of all, it's on the other side of the pitch, which is this. I gotta be so bad.
Oh, geez.
She got her in the box. She just started falling until she got into the box. She crossed the line. That's a penalty.
It depends on which leg she got, honestly.
What leg? What if one leg's across?
That's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know.
That's a penalty.
Yeah, I give it to her.
But Allie's got to learn how to roll. Allie's got to learn how to roll multiple times. Like, you got to roll 3 times.
Okay, the ball's in the box. Ooh, her toes on that line.
I know.
Well, it doesn't matter. But she was getting tripped up as she was crossing into the box. She was crossing. She's falling. She's already in the box.
Nah, she got
right on.
I know that didn't feel good. That's right on the back.
Right, I see it now.
Contact happened outside the box.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my goodness!
There's no offside. We're not
it's actually weird because it's split legs. One foot is just about to touch.
Yeah, that's why I was asking which.
And the leg that got kicked was outside the box. So what comes first then?
Yeah.
Anarchy.
Oh, this is the minutia of this as well.
We don't have the balls. We don't have the line. There's no penalty.
Yeah,
it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Let's not ask the high school referees what the rules are.
Okay.
Let's not get started with high school referees.
Projection.
Here we go.
It's not going to be a. It's not going to be
a
free kick.
Oh. It's not even that far back.
It's not even a good free kick because I don't like those.
That angle right there.
Yeah, it's not
right in the
straight
middle.
on that close.
For a left foot, it's not good for a right foot.
Spiritually, that's a penalty. I mean, it's certainly bad defending. She straight kicked her in the back. Oh, she's like that. That spike to the back of the ankle is nasty. That's gonna stay.
I could referee from here.
I'm sure Seb will have opinions about that.
Like the foot was outside. I mean, the foot that
you called it. You
did.
I think she makes contact with her left leg first, though.
Yeah.
See, penalty.
Man, yeah, DC got away with that one. Dodgy.
Watch Marta just roll under the wall.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, just hit it go everything.
Yeah, go low.
Like, I'm like, just.
They don't have a person on the ground.
She tried it, Troy. Ooh!
Well, yeah.
Look at
your stream's about 1 minute ahead of mine.
Was that bad? She hit that like a 9.
Dang, that was a nice shot.
I love a good defender goal. Sit her back.
All right, Rafael, if you want to sit out when you come to LA, there's no need to be playing. You can just rest up.
Playing every game.
It's all right. It's good. It's cool.
That's the biggest knock on her is that she just can't quite stay healthy for a whole season. So I think she's gonna try.
Why don't she take a break when she comes to Los Angeles? Just take a break. There's no need to be part of the squad today.
Oh, cheeky, nice.
Well.
Yeah, she took that for
Oh,
it bounced once.
She took that little half step.
Yep, and just lined it. That spin was not. That wasn't sure either. She read that well.
Placement.
That was a weird spin on that.
Wow.
And it was just a dead ball. Yep.
And you split the defense.
Or it was gonna be a handball.
Right. And not a penalty kick. Just kidding.
I mean, it's been coming for Orlando. Like they probably should have scored before now, but
all good. Yeah. Trinity Rodman's coming out next half.
Most definitely.
I'm a bad. And McKenna Morris.
Yeah, they and probably Bernal now as well.
Yeah, Bernal's gonna send it in overtime.
They've done a fairly good job outside of the maybe first 10, 15 on Banda.
Yeah.
But it's been Ali Watt that's given them fits because they're so focused on Banda. You know what I mean? So it's been interesting. Ooh.
I'm thinking everybody went and rebranded their colors. When did Orlando go blue?
They still look purple.
Yeah,
it looks more blue than purple. Is it
on the TV? And they have the blue trim on it,
sky blue,
like the teal trim.
Yeah. So it's like purple, and then it's like inside of the crevices, it's sky blue, whatever, Orlando blue, whatever the blue.
But yeah, they're firmly purple, and then I'm assuming they'll keep the orange.
It's like turquoise. It's like a turquoise.
Yeah, like a turquoise.
Hey, look again. North Carolina is telling us their red kit is actually dark pink.
No, a person from North Carolina told you that.
That is not real.
Everybody else believes that.
I will not be gaslit. That is a red kit. Anyway,
I was gonna say
there's a lot of color controversy in the league, basically.
Yes, we're making up colors that aren't colors.
The palettes and stuff.
We got highlighters. Here we go. Oh Lord, who is this getting cooked?
Get enough on that.
Getting cooked by the
trough.
No. Oh no.
Absolutely just playing with her there. Please.
Oh wow.
Marta's like 2 years younger than me. What are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that almost came off. Yeah, they're just the difference between them on the ball versus DC is very
yeah.
I said
Which is interesting, right? Because you have Mr. Tiki Taka.
Oh.
That should have been 2.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
So I don't think he'll play quite that way because he got to the NWSL and he was like, "Oh no, that's not gonna work."
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
No, that's not that. All that you can.
You'll pass back and forth, get cooked.
Because nobody's gonna wait; they're just gonna run through you. Like it's not okay. You want to play around with the ball in a defensive third? We're just gonna run through your chest. That's fine.
Better ask North Carolina how that's been working.
Not clever from DC.
We play a gladiator sport in this country, like man. All right, yeah. Is her hair pink? And I'm just noticing that.
That's her. Oh, who's her?
That's
a bow.
That's her bow. That's
a really bright bow.
Radcliffe always wears a bow. Yeah.
It's a really bright bow. Oh.
They just have people who work. Just do dirty work.
And they understand each other.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
You know,
the chemistry is so high on that team. So it didn't change a lot from obviously if you've won the way they did last year, why would you? Like I said, they strengthened in a few places, but they haven't really done much of an overhaul on that team. And because they extended most of those players about halfway through last year, like they were very much like, okay, let's just keep these players because when you win, people are going to pick off your players one by one by one. Of course. So they locked everybody down. This is actually really smart.
They move the ball really, really well.
And who knows? Maybe for once they didn't want to, with the free agency and everything, they have an option as well. They're probably like, we're good.
Yeah, why would you leave?
I was like,
woo! That was almost a banger.
I wouldn't leave. That's a great setup right now.
There's hope. Only 4 minutes of extra time. We've come a long way.
And like 2 of that was VAR. So
next week is gonna be
that was okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad, man. Sometimes VAR just. I believe in replay. I believe in getting a call right.
And after she got kicked, she was down for about 45 seconds.
Yeah, I want the call to be right. I don't want it to take 15 minutes for you to get the call right.
But wait. But so I want us to have this energy next weekend. So when we have extra time at the max 5 minutes, and then we moving along. Too many times I've watched teams lose games in the 15th minute of extra time when the game should have been.
Let me see that again.
Bring it back, VAR.
I would just like to see it. I don't know.
Banda needs to roll 3 times. You got to do CONCACAF rolls. You can't be doing this.
You think there should be a limit of how many times you can use VAR?
Ooh. You mean like NFL, like when they do the challenge flag kind of thing?
Yeah, like coaches.
They did that at the U20s. They did that because they had limited VAR. I want to see.
Oh, that's a freaking.
They'll say shoulder to shoulder.
Now Barbara's got to learn how to roll 3 times, so you get the CONCACAF roll. That is pathetic.
She was a little too outright.
Jessica Silva for that notorious role against y'all's team when what's her name? Sarah
Yes.
Went for the ball and then Jessica Silva went rolling through the ball.
That red card got rescinded. Thank you very much. I was like, really? From the top of the 18
roll all the way out.
Never seen a person do that. I was like, oh, okay.
It did. She did what she needed to do.
She did.
Channeled childhood memories and roll down the hill.
Right.
Yeah, she showing them did that.
Let's go.
Clear that.
Yeah. That was a legit break. They just aren't quite as speedy.
Yeah, Trinity Rama's gonna pass to herself.
So speaking of that, I don't know if that's a missed call or not, but as players and as coaches, I'm gonna assume, and there's been studies on this, your players of color tend to be refereed a little different. Correct? Or I'm asking for perspective, I guess.
Morehouse. Whoa. Honey. Jesus.
I mean, she stopped it. she did her job. She did it.
She's trying to run the clock.
All right. Well, I don't know if that went by slowly or quickly.
I mean, that was normal.
Is that Mars like the candy bars? Or like, does that stand?
That's a good question.
What does Mars stand for to DC fans? What sponsor is that?
I thought it was the chocolate bar. Is that what it is?
He's not a tall man.
Jonathan, get ready for the experience that is the full season of the NWSL. Welcome to hell. Welcome to chaos. Actually.
So for what we got to watch, I know some people were watching more intently than others. Sort of first half thoughts.
Orlando is back in flow.
Yeah.
Washington's still in preseason. Bernal is probably going to start eventually. It probably will look different with Croy, Sarr, McKenna Morris, and Rodman available and starting.
Sure.
I completely forgot about that. I wouldn't even be surprised if you have Rodman, McKenna, and I don't know, somebody else starting.
Is there a dog in the apartment? I'm sorry. So I can hear barking. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rose.
Yeah, Rose is still out injured early.
Daniel. Oh my God. Yeah, it is not yet.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Trent gonna be up there somewhere.
That's my favorite tactic ever. F it. They up there somewhere.
Yeah, they up there. Yeah.
Listen, your individually talented players up there somewhere. Figure it out. Well, and this is Trinity's contract year.
Yeah. So I expect her to hit a bicycle
only
kick.
22. That's ridiculous.
I expect her to hit a bicycle kick. And then we're gonna get McKenna can cook too.
Yeah, she's a good player.
And then we're gonna get Bandit's gonna throw somebody on the ground and score.
Okay, I'm trying to.
And then we're gonna get like 3 more goals, and then we're gonna go into penalty kicks.
You have very lofty.
I'm still going 2-1.
Okay.
I expect chaos in the second half.
I think we'll see Grace Chanda for the first time in an Orlando kit. I'm really interested to see what that looks like because as we're talking about chemistry, you now have 3 people from the same national team on this Orlando team. And they've been playing together for a long time. Like, it's not like Zambia's been rotating people in and out. Like, they know each other. So yeah, I'm interested to see what she will bring to the team, to the midfield. I know they were really excited about her before, her injury last year. So
okay, it was last year. Okay.
Yeah, I mean she got it, on national team duty. So
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, I'm really interested to see. Like I said, they have another teammate as well, who just came from Mexico. So yeah, I'm interested. They've got like Brazil, Zambia. Missing a country. England, Canada,
USA,
US. Yeah, it's not a. They've been very strategic. There's there's certain styles of play certain styles of play they like, the chemistry they want to build. Yeah, it's an interesting way to do it. I have not watched this.
You haven't watched that documentary yet
or what are we calling it? It's a documentary show about the playoffs last year. That's a nice stadium. I hope they can pack it out more this year.
Is it a series?
I think it's just a one-off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're like, how much time do I have to devote to this?
Like I can listen. I've been some Netflix series in my life, so I can make time for this.
I need to.
These replicas look like the replicas they just showed on TV. Those look like purple.
Oh no, the Orlando replicas are awful.
Those look like purple
t-shirts. They're awful. Like they're definitely the most egregious ones this year.
All right, so what do we want to see in the second half? We want to see bicycle kicks. We want to see.
I just want everybody
red cards. If you get a red card in this game, can you not play in the first game of the season?
Yeah, I wonder what that is because this isn't a league game. Yeah, I don't know when you would have to. I guess you would because when else would you serve it?
Oh.
And there's no guarantee you would get back to this particular match. So that's like when Sheridan had to serve her red card the first game of the last season because she got a red in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That was wild. But yeah. I got to go to Orlando, the Orlando Kansas City game, in Orlando. It's a nice stadium. I forgot about humidity because I had left that life. It was so hot. It was so sticky. I was like, oh no, my childhood came back to me. But yeah, it's a nice atmosphere. I think the next big thing for them is to really be able to pack it out. And give that team the attendance they deserve. So they're playing some really amazing football right now.
So, with the challenge is obviously
the South Florida community is like, I don't know why it's like that because there's so many like football fans in South Florida, but like just the stadium part of it, like getting people to the stadiums, and I'm like, look, it's a Friday. I'm like, people should be on spring break probably next week. Like, but that
might be the problem though.
Fans,
that might be the problem.
Everybody before it leaves.
Everybody's
If people were leaving because of spring break next week for Orlando, then nobody's gonna be there.
Yeah, because there are colleges and stuff around too, so possibly that. But usually they get a pretty good crowd.
It's been getting. They've been getting bigger. Like I think I don't know if they broke records, but like they were able to pack it out. Obviously, that Kansas City playoff game. So I think that is also patience for them. They're just trying to build up that part now that they've gotten the football. The men are away. Nope, that's this week. Let me not lie.
The fan base is just hard there.
No, they're away that week too. So the Pride have it to themselves. Yeah, I've heard different challenges from different people. You know, been able to ask some people who live in Orlando or worked with those teams. Yeah, because is Orlando City usually packed? The men's team?
When they're good.
I mean, that's fair.
It's like in South Florida, it's like a fickle crowd.
Yeah. You have other things you could be doing.
So the issue is Orlando is predominantly black and brown. I think that's part one people don't understand if you haven't lived in Orlando. And so, because like I can remember people did not know Marta played for Orlando Pride for a long time. And then they were pissed. So I mean, it's still course correcting years of bad marketing. And then it's like getting them to come to games.
Which is wild because they rolled pretty deep. I mean,
oh Lord,
it's the season of Lent. Let me keep my thoughts to myself.
Why is she on the team? Why are they? Never mind. We gonna behave. Whatever. Gotta do the interview in the background.
But she loves me. It's fine. I'm her favorite.
I just find it interesting that I'll just say what I'm going to say. There's just kitchen chairs in
the middle of the
I was like, wait, what are we doing? Come on over to my dining room real quick. While they're warming up.
It's intimate in the middle of
while they're warming up.
Yo, if the sprinklers come on and hit them, I'm gonna laugh. But
no, if one of those balls comes at them, I'm
yo,
done.
what? Okay, that's crazy.
I mean, those players know where to put a ball. I mean, but if your foot accidentally slips, it's some of them probably think about it.
I mean, I think so going back to Orlando, I think they'll get back. They'll be in flow. It's not as bad as what you experienced. Like, I know people want an NWSL team in Miami, but I'm like, first Miami has to move into Miami proper because I don't think people understand. Nobody's going to Fort Lauderdale to watch them play unless they're University of Miami, and then maybe the Dolphins. That's it. That's how Miami folks roll. But soccer is huge, but it's not white people soccer. It's like Caribbean.
In Miami, look who's there.
Like like people don't understand that. I'm like, no, Messi's not just gonna guarantee booties and seats because we ain't even get into how South Americans don't really like Argentinian soccer like that. Like there's like cultural things we got to understand, but then the sexism aspect that you would deal with in Miami, you would need a team that's in Miami proper whenever they move that team down there. But Orlando, I mean, they can do it. It's still gonna take time for them to build the base.
Yeah, I think it'll take
Orlando
time.
has a better shot. Like even with the men's team, like Miami,
no,
they got Messi, and now they have fans. Like
right.
Messi,
it's like they got.
You still can't get tickets because Messi is still there. You know?
Right.
Exactly.
Trying to get tickets, no.
Yeah.
I mean, people are. I mean, I guess Inter was here in Houston last week, and the league or the team Houston was issuing an apology to their fans because Messi didn't come. And I'm like,
free tickets for another game.
I'm like, what? What are you doing? Like it was a Beyonce concert. Like, what is happening? Why are we doing that? Like,
and I get it. It's the trade-off, and that deal he signed is super weird. And he might own the league by the time it's over. I don't know how it's supposed to work. I don't know. They made him a deal no one else in the game has. And
afterwards you get this. I'm like, what? How does that work?
But also if that is your starting point, then what happens when Messi retires? Because at some point Messi will retire.
Then it goes back to how it was before them.
Yeah. So what are you actually doing to grow the rest of football, you know?
It's kind of like I think with the MLS, it's kind of like you're bringing that big superstar, and that captain, like kind of holds the lead, just like when Beckham came over. Like everything in LA was like, Beckham. There's always a superstar like towards the end of the career that comes over, and that's what MLS will always target because
retirement league, baby.
That one player is gonna like just hold the league up because it's like the attention's on them. It's like, I mean, Ronaldo could still be playing at 50 and come over and they'll still have,
people will come.
Yeah, exactly.
Home here.
So there's always going to be somebody from whether Europe or whatever that comes over to kind of, for the attention to be. That's how it seems to be. Obviously, Messi's like the biggest, because as time passes, it was Beckham, but Messi's like, what can you say about him?
And I think this is interesting because I don't necessarily think you should shy away from that completely, right? A superstar is a superstar is a superstar. Exactly. But what are you doing with that momentum to then, like, for instance, we have somebody who develops players for MLS. Like, how does that trickle down, or does it trickle down, right? And how is that helping growing the game itself versus just getting butts and seats and grabbing the money, essentially. So I think there's a way, but I'm not one of those people that has a good answer for it.
That's when you turn to Troy.
Yeah, I don't even think MLS is like developing. Because if you have one of the best Americans, it's kind of like they want to go overseas. You know what I mean? Because they want to play like EPL, they want to play the Bundesliga, La Liga. So I mean, you see, like it's like the best talent, the clubs, because they have the academies and they have the the product behind it. They'll just cherry pick them and they'll give them a couple of million and then they're off. I mean, how many youth players are like Freddie Adu back in the day? You know what I mean? And then even when he went overseas.
I mean, I think the World Cup next year is going to change a lot because I think the biggest issue has been because we haven't had infrastructure. And then when we talk about the pathways to even getting professional is so complicated here when people can actually get like into this sport because it's like in their city. Because what during the World Cup, if your city's hosting the game, I don't think you can run other sports during that time. So you're going to be forced to ingest soccer culturally. I mean, that'll get people into the game. I think that will cause a shift. And so when you have the demand, you can pay the contracts that would keep people here. That would cause a shift. I mean, it's still it's going to take time for you to get that where people want to play here. Because like they get into contracts and then people are like, hey, I want to watch soccer, and it's like a priority, not like an afterthought. But particularly we talk MLS.
I was gonna ask. Sorry, the second half is kicking off. By the way, if anybody stepped away,
here we go. Who is that?
I was also gonna ask. So speaking of that development, so what is your read on it, Troy? You're in it. What is sort of your read on this and the development and the pathways and where
again,
we start?
It's just going to take time, isn't it? And there's nowhere else in the world where you have competing sports or football trying to break into being the top 3 sports. You know what I mean? And you're just always going to have that in this country. Maybe, I mean, I don't have any kids yet, but you know, my generation of having kids or younger, us as parents, we might be like, well, we don't want to go the American football route because of all the studies that are coming out, you know what I mean, with the brain damage and stuff like that. So that might help bring more attention to it, if you like, because, I mean, I wouldn't want my kids going into American football. I don't know a lick about it, but still wouldn't want to, just seeing the studies and whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it's just going to take time. And then you talk about the development pathways. Yeah, I think they need to start to work together more instead of trying to work against each other. You know, the pie is big enough that everybody can have a piece of it, but still do what's best for the country and the kids. Because the US should have a powerhouse of a national men's team, you know what I mean? The women's team is already a powerhouse, you know, so the men's can be a powerhouse as well, without a doubt.
Certainly, there's enough talent here. There's certainly enough talent here, and obviously I know we also get a lot of dual nationals. But even here, like there's enough for them to
I think that as well, though, it's dual nationals shouldn't even really be a thing. Look at the France squad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who's there that's 100% French? Right. Who's for any country that's 100% whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just there's too many people that are chasing the money and are in strong positions, and it's not changing anytime soon. That's the hard part.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I think that's the fear on the women's side with all the money coming in. I don't think that's what we want to replicate. But I also don't know how much imagination people have to do it a different way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the rest of the decade, I think. We'll tell a tale for sure. And we'll see if we get 2031. I think we find out next year. So
I think it'll be interesting to see as far as the development of opportunities on the women's side for playing professionally as well. So we already have like there's a strong pipeline to the national team, but just like on a professional front, I feel like this is the first time there's professional contracts where you're like, okay, like, you know, in multiple leagues, and just seeing that growth in itself, it's to the growth of the game, right? And just players in this country and players coming from all over the world to play in the NWSL, which in my opinion, I feel is the best women's league in the world right now.
I think from top to bottom, yes. It's certainly the most competitive, right? You can't any given Sunday mentality, right? Like,
yeah. Like from you put two teams together, you know you're gonna get like an even battle, like just a battle.
Oh,
wow.
Casey, Kroger.
It's the Defenders Cup.
It is. They all the defenders want to score. What a nice little.
Woo!
Like,
I was told once upon a time she could not cross the ball in. Let me be quiet.
Today's not today.
Oh, that makes me belligerently upset. Like,
she should have had longer. Yeah. All right. I also live across from a firehouse, so apologies.
Barbara,
I'm so used to it.
Oh, keep all the way out. She's like, almost. I'm about to be the fifth defender. They're not playing. She tends to have a high line anyways.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain that to people? Like, so when you hear announcers or ever say that team's playing a high line, what is that and why would a team play a high line?
Mainly just trying to, one, put pressure on the other team, two, or an offsides trap, like trying to catch them offsides. It's a risk because you leave a lot of space behind. What I see as a risk is just how high their keeper in particular, like Spirits, but she's comfortable doing it and she's pretty good at knowing where her goal is and getting back in time. But when you're playing a player as fast as like a Banda, you might try to just catch her in an offsides position just because she's quick. So that transition is going to be fast. And Orlando was transitioning pretty fast and they're probably just trying to get on the front foot and stay in the attack. And I mean, right now it's working.
Oh,
ooh, I had a chance. Oh, so Casey Kruger is going to be the goal scorer today.
It's the battle of the defenders.
She's alive in the second half since they've been a lot more on it to start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, it's only the 50th minute. Okay.
Oh, we playing out of the back. Kick that up. Woo!
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the child? It is.
Yeah, Ricketts. Woo!
Who, by the way, her favorite player ever is
The girl.
Orlando's like, hey.
That's only the third late tackle. My goodness.
I mean, yeah. That's real late, kiddo.
That's
there's
my
nothing
God.
but purple in front of you.
Body.
Took her out. I respect it, but ooh.
Safe.
I don't think one of those wasn't a good word. I don't know. Is she the card?
That's
exactly. Like, where's the card?
They said no card. Wow. No blood, no foul. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Don't come to LA next week.
They said it was a love tap. It's fine.
I don't need that. Whoever this ref is, you can't ref next week in LA.
She's young. She's learning.
This is why I couldn't be a coach. I would get suspended every game.
Chloe has been in the league for 2 seasons. No, Chloe, she's young, but she's been kind of raw like that.
Or is she 18 now?
I think she might be 18. She's been raw like that for a few seasons. Like every she knows that.
That's fine. Every year they give me all these statistics about how young these children are, and it just really. Yeah,
we're gonna get full NWSL After Dark.
Wait a minute, we have the same birthday. That's hilarious. She turns 18 this year.
Oh,
she is still 17. Born in 2007. That is.
Yeah, Trinity's gonna score.
Granted, my niece was born in 2007, but that's tough. That's tough. All right, let's see if Orlando can find some of their footing. I don't know if they've also just maybe stepped back just a bit with the lead, but it's still pretty early to do that.
Well, they're playing a lot out of the back.
They are. They obviously trying. Let's try the thing.
Oh boy.
Second half. Wow.
Well, not every time is an opportunity to play out of the back. I'll say that.
Okay.
Like, just there are times where you just got to clear the ball, or just.
I'm a fan of boot it.
Just higher line. Like, if you're getting pressured, like maybe, just maybe,
just boot it. It's okay to just boot it.
That's actually leads to a good segue. So in this season, we will be weekly. You will hear from me in playing out of the back, because in NWSL it's going to happen, and goals will be scored.
Yeah.
That's going to be the whole segment, is playing out of the back.
Yeah, a video clip of why you.
Yeah, we do. We still owe y'all from last season. There's a whole elaborate episode that hasn't been shot yet, but with the homie who was actually
we are a minimal operation with no budget. So
yeah.
You will get it.
But y'all will get it. There was actually a weekend. There were like 5 goals scored from playing out of the back.
And everybody does it now, so it's just
don't do it. Stop. Don't do that.
There are teams that do it well, but there aren't a lot of teams that do it.
Yeah. And literally, don't do it in front of Barbara Banda. Don't do it. Well,
that is fair.
Don't do it in front of Mallory Swanson. Don't do it in front of like Trinity Rodman. Like, don't literally bait them on the same thing and then
And you're also, I think you now will have a generation of keepers that can play with their feet, but you were asking keepers that didn't play with their feet for most of their career and their development. Hey, can you be the extra outfielder now? And they're like, I don't understand the question. It's really, it's different.
Oh, we have a guest.
Well,
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Hugh Menzies.
Oh, are you in Orlando?
Yeah, I'm at the game.
In the stadium.
All right. Well, Yaneash, I'll let you introduce the legend here.
I mean, the legend Hugh Menzies coached in the NWSL, has his own youth club in Orlando, Craze Crush, and now he's at the game represented. Thank you so much for calling in. What's your perspective on the game, Hugh?
Well, it's the first game, right? So, it's one of those things. Everybody's kind of trying to get in the swing of things. Spirit's missing a lot of players, so I just talked to the GM and he said 11 players. So they're just trying to put their pieces together. But it's typical first game of the year, trying to get all the cobwebs off and go from there. But it's kind of flat for me.
Are the nachos any good?
I didn't hear you.
I said, are the nachos any good?
I haven't eaten here yet, so. I haven't eaten here.
The food I had
there.
been?
You guys enjoying the game?
Yeah, I'm just glad for it to be back. There's definitely a lot of it looking like the preseason. But yeah, it's been cool. There's been times when Orlando's looked pretty fluid. Obviously, I think finishing is always going to come last at this time of the year. But yeah, I think they've looked a little more fluid and together. But like you said, DC's missing a third of their squad, basically. So
right.
That's to be expected.
Yeah. I just walked past Croy and I just yelled at her. And she's like, I'm still out. So that's a big piece for them to be missing.
Huge. I mean, she gets the offense started.
She's the maestro.
Yeah.
Pulls the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think they're just hoping to get her back, as soon as possible. I hope they get her back. I genuinely like watching her play.
Yeah. But obviously Rodman's not there, so that they can't really extend the back line right now without Rodman.
Yeah.
So.
Does it look like Rodman might sub in?
I'm not sure if they're gonna play her. I was with the GM a while ago, but he didn't know either. But I don't. It's a Challenge Cup game, so I'm not sure. they get ready for the season start. So
yeah, I can understand that. Health is the most important thing for sure, but
definitely.
maybe it gives her 15 or 20 just to get her legs underneath
Get
her.
her legs underneath her. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure we hope that happens because she's a dynamic player. So
Absolutely.
we'd love to see her.
Has anyone from Orlando impressed you tonight?
Obviously Hutch is always the one that really impresses me because of her work rate in the midfield. Angelina is pretty good, crafty on the ball. She probably needs to be playing more central, but they got her wide.
Yeah.
And of course, Martha just does her magic now and then, and it goes. So but again, it's preseason, and it's very tough to kind of evaluate a lot of them right now. So.
Well, we're getting subs now.
Oh, here we go.
What we got coming in?
Rebecca Bernal
and McKenna Morris.
Okay,
here we go.
Oh, she tucks. She tucks the kick. Did she tuck it around? I'm not gonna think about it.
She's a proper player. The kid comes up close.
She tucks her.
It's not my team, so I wasn't paying that much attention. But yeah.
Any predictions for the game as far as the scoreline, Hugh?
I think it's gonna be probably, hopefully, Hatch gets one early, but it looks like it's becoming more of a little slugfest because both teams are going at it right now. Physically, it's getting to that
a little
point.
chippy right now.
That American football.
So, I only want to hit the Italian hand, so I don't know.
American football coming out.
Yes, I said it's American football.
Here we go. We about to have some fights.
Didn't you just get
Listen, players have been sent up.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be 2-0 game.
2-0? Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah. So, okay. All right, I'm gonna run inside here.
Yeah, go enjoy.
Thank you for calling in.
Okay, good. Take care. Good. You
guys
see you too, mate.
All right.
Bye, Coach.
Bye, Coach.
Okay, black soccer coaches, boots on the ground. Live on the scene. That's access right there.
Wait, so I think we're gonna have a brawl. We're gonna get the full NWSL.
I mean, it's definitely gotten a little chippier in the second half.
If Andre's listening, clip that whole
CONCACAF Bowl is what we're doing right now.
Yeah, Lisi Santos and Ali White getting into it on the sidelines.
Wait,
I do that.
CONCACAF Mobile.
CONCACAF on my ball. Come on, ball. CONCACAF.
I just call it Gold Cup W vibes. It's fine.
Yeah. Vamos.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
It bounced oddly though.
Yeah, Lisi's gonna come up and hit a banger.
He hasn't made many subs. I don't think has Seb made any.
Nope.
I didn't see
that. You gonna get in game. Y'all gonna get in game shape.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. And Orlando doesn't have to travel next weekend. That helps too. They're home, which you get when you win.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, that's the bad wrong touch at the end. It's that final piece, but she's been a pest today.
Wait a minute, he did Bernal? Is she jumping into the midfield?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hands up, ready for the ball, asking for it.
She pushed up sometimes for Monterrey.
I do.
Yeah, she likes to score, so yeah, she probably like to push it up. Because who came off? Ricketts and who else? Let me pull this up. Challenge Cup. Well, if I could spell challenge, that's what I thought. There we go. You have to put NWSL before it. offer does not take you to the right place. All right.
Is the Challenge Cup like a for real cup, or is it a dinner plate?
It's the Community Shield, so yes.
Oof, what a ball.
Nice.
Wait,
so much
y'all
space.
ahead?
So much space.
Oh, I might be.
Oh, that wasn't the right. Going wide was it? Oh, that's a nice spin though. Oh. She took herself wide. That wasn't the right play.
Oh.
Marta. I'm not gonna tell Marta what to do because Marta's better at football than I'll ever be. But she probably didn't need to go wide there. Let me see.
Instead of cutting inside to her,
to
her right.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so I see what y'all are saying about how to play Banda.
Came out.
I see about what y'all are saying about the high line on Banda. Because she keeps drifting kind of offsides. And, well, Allie's also trying to shoot. But people aren't passing because she keeps drifting offsides. But, yeah.
If that, I mean, or they could just play it. I mean, easier said than done, right? But they could just play it quicker, you know. But it does cut the timing of the run down a lot when she doesn't have that space to fly into the pockets.
So a highline is essentially, if you can trap them enough, it's basically just using the rules as your extra defender.
That, or because sometimes if your line is high and you're not, you have to be so in sync with your defender, because if you're not and you're playing a high line, then you'll get caught unbalanced, and then it's easier to get in behind you. So you have to be very organized in order to do that. Most people play further back.
Yeah.
Okay, Prom, we gotta learn how to be like Telemundo in them and put the game on, put the little, the little
inbox.
Inbox.
Yeah.
I don't need Marta all on the screen.
Sarah is fighting for her life.
Yeah, she getting cooked up. It's okay.
And that's like the second time in like a week and a half she's had the win knocked out.
Yeah, she's getting lit up.
It happened against Japan too. She's had a wrong.
Oh man. Get off her neck.
Do you think she hates defending Banda or Myra more? Both are awful assignments.
Right. Effie, who would you rather defend?
No.
She's like, nah, I'm good. Nah.
I'm a coach. I don't have to do that. Okay, I love asking that question. Effie, who's the hardest player? You can't say Marta. Who's the hardest player you had to defend? Besides Marta, I was always
Abby Wambach was always a challenge because I'm like 5'5" and she's like 6'5".
She's huge. She's a huge.
And like if I stood behind her, you didn't even know that there was anybody there. So like her, I think like her and Mia Hamm, the combo when they went to Washington Spirit, like my first year. That was interesting. Let's just see.
What a whammy! What a 1-2 there.
Those two definitely.
Did you play Christine Sinclair?
Yeah, but
she was
funny enough. Like I don't know. Like she wasn't like I wouldn't put. She was obviously a good player, but she wasn't like my toughest. Like in terms of forwards, wasn't like the hardest. I mean, I would say Mia Hamm, Wambach, Birgit Frenzu was like a German monster back then when Germany were really good because they had like Steffi Jones and stuff. Who else? Obviously Marta. We played I'm trying to think like, and what's her name? She played for Sky Blue. Sarah Walsh, Aussie. She was short and really quick. Kai, Natasha Kai.
Hey.
She was a handful. She was awkward. She was just like, I don't know if she knew what she was going to do, but she was really very tricky. Strong, powerful, just like everything. Like, yeah, she was a handful. So those were the toughest. Sinclair was. Yeah, she was because of Sky Blue. They had her and Sarah Walsh, so it was kind of like a dynamic duo. But Natasha Kai was also
Marta
Awkward.
Yeah, wait. Marta CONCACAF. How CONCACAF, Marta? Amazing.
Marta turned into a backpack.
Is Trinity coming?
She might get 15. 10 or 15.
She's mad.
Like I said, just to get her legs going.
Ooh.
Ooh. There was no curve bend on that. I saw the vision. She was a 9 at some point. So I guess.
Yeah, she was a forward at one point in time.
Yeah, that's why she wears 9 still. Okay. So I think it's switched up a lot in this generation. Maybe it started in the last one. Is it odd to you when like people wear numbers that are so not
Yes.
in accordance to their position? Okay.
A defender wear 9. No. Like, are you serious? It's like a goalkeeper. I hate it. Like when
being number 10 as a goalkeeper.
Exactly, or wants to be number 11. No chance. What? Are you mental? Like no. It's like no. I can't. Like you have players.
A goalkeeper asking for 10 is rough. Like no.
A goalkeeper asking for anything other than like 1.
Oh.
13, like no.
Yeah, that's a free kick.
Yeah.
Their numbers 1 0 0.
Yeah.
No one wears 00.
Zeros are that's such a high school thing.
Right. I'm gonna be 79.
You got 0 00.
Oh my gosh. My girl. What are you doing?
I would be like, I'm gonna be 24 or something because I want to cook. I want to go play. I hated being goalkeeper, but if we're losing, take the. Let me switch positions. Put somebody else in it. Let me go score.
You know that sounds like
Brittany. You know no one's gonna choose 24.
No, that sounds like Brittany. Remember Brittany?
Oh yeah. But she was cookable. Like she did her thing. We coached together, so we had a goalkeeper that we're like, it's time, it's Brittany time, and she would just go have it.
I love it.
She'd have it up front. Like, like, okay, yes.
They're like, goalkeeper coming up. Yes. Quickest player. Who knew that? Yeah. Goalkeeper, quickest player.
Wow.
Yep. Irony.
Oh my goodness.
That's
why I keep it.
I told y'all.
Morehouse is too far over.
That's why
1-1. All right. We still have the 2-1. 2-1 still on.
And the Morehouse we know and love is back, boy.
Nah, yeah, I don't think her positioning was that good. Let me see it again.
That was a shot.
They had to get it some way because they weren't really gonna get it from the run. Yeah, she just didn't cover that corner. That great strike. She got there so late. I don't know why she thought she would have hit it far post from there though.
Not from that angle. No.
I mean, she hit it a little bit, but she didn't hit it hard enough.
No, but she started way too far over.
Yeah, that's true. That was it. That was terrible.
We're not way, but like
to the net.
The physics of that.
That's a good goal. Actually, really good.
Then again, I'm talking about physics, and I saw Ovalle do whatever the heck she did. So what do I know?
But once you put the wall on that side, then as a goalkeeper, you can't overcover.
True.
But it's a really good goal.
It was.
Top bins, like you can't.
All right, Barbara, let's go. We gonna get to my 2022 scoreline. Let's go. We're scoring every second, every minute.
I feel like this is Washington's game. Like the momentum has shifted. Actually, Washington look like they've got a spring in their step.
And they won a trophy. They didn't get one last year, so they got really close, but they didn't get one. So.
Oh,
that's right at her. Yeah.
But again, you got to see goals.
I feel like Ali Watt might get the game winner. She's been close.
Daniel, you're wildin'.
Daniel, relax. It's okay.
Weak-wrist.
I mean, not wrong.
Daniel.
Weak wrist, weak ankles.
Just a lovely hit, though.
Somebody come get Daniel. That's a great strike. I mean,
it really is.
That was really good. Yeah.
Like, do I think she probably could have done a little better? Yeah, but that's just a good hit. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
If it was on the keeper's side, then I'll say it was weak. But I think because it was like the wall was covering that side, so she's got to get across. But it's
It's just a good hit.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes the other play is better. It's fine. It's okay. They're a professional too. This is a corner. Okay, let's see if they can do something with these corners. I haven't been that impressed.
Very.
Ooh!
With it. Oh, okay. I mean, that's better than the ones they've had.
Yeah, that's better.
At least put it in there. Give somebody a chance.
All right, deep penalties.
Oh, dude. Gotta start it off right. Yeah, these passes are not. It's preseason. Like,
we are in the preseason. Where have all the...
I've been watching this on mute. Let me see what they're actually saying. If they're saying anything important. I don't have any idea how this is gonna go.
I told you. It's gonna be bangers.
I wonder if they feel like it's gonna hit PKs if they're just saving Trinity for that. Oh. Wow. Yeah.
Welcome to the league. Welcome to the league.
What's that, Bernal?
Anytime you foul Martha, she's like, "You touched me." Like,
oh yeah,
fouled me.
Welcome to the league.
You fouled greatness.
How dare you? Now, will I follow you back like that? Absolutely. Don't worry about
Unhand me, peasant.
it. Marta can give it as good as she gets it, though.
Oh,
yeah, bring back Rachel
Always.
Daly. We still have unresolved sagas to finish.
She will never come back for that reason alone.
All right, highlighters. Who wants it?
I think she'll
Purple Blues or do the highlighters? Ooh.
Man, just really good skill from Angelina there.
Ooh.
She can't keep it on the hold up.
No, but like combined with the player that's underneath.
Yeah.
You know, this little.
She's so like, I'm gonna turn and go
every time.
And I think that one extra layoff might actually.
There it is.
There we go. Oh, now Marta.
Yeah. You see the legs are getting heavy.
Yeah, like, they haven't played a full time. Like, yeah. And it's humid. Oh no. Oh.
What's the temperature today, Effie? Like 80 yet?
No, it's cooler. It's cooler now.
It's cool.
So
that's good.
Yeah. So it's not even like warm there.
They're just not in season yet.
They're like, please don't let it be any warmer.
It's probably well down here. It's in the 60s, so maybe up there it's even maybe 50s.
50s
could be high 50s. Like so.
That sounds like cold.
Oh, that's a good read.
All right, Kingsbury, I see you out here.
I mean, Bella probably isn't gonna hit that far post, so that's a good bet. There's very few players that can hit that. So yeah, dude, I think Washington might sneak it.
Orlando looking tired.
Right, and they
I'm like, it's okay. We can sub. I mean, it's preseason, guys. We can make some substitutions.
What have we got on the
I
bench?
would.
Yeah. Maybe people are resting.
Maybe, but I think Orlando's only made the one sub, right?
Yeah.
I guess he's like, y'all will suffer.
Figure it out.
Push through. I mean, hey. Push
After
through
full time,
the pain cave, as Emma called it.
It goes straight to PKs after this.
Yes, I believe so.
Good. Wouldn't want to see an extra.
It is. Oof.
Wow, she came so far out.
Oh, Banda, you gotta roll. You gotta roll. You could have
She
got her
came so
suspended.
far out. That is fear.
That's a PK roll. You got a PK roll. You gotta go. Oh.
That's a lot of respect for a keeper to come that far out, though.
Well, yeah, that's crazy.
Fifth defender.
DC, y'all almost didn't have a keeper next week.
I mean, they do. They just got McIver, didn't they?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they used one of their 20 international spots on the keeper.
Wait, so they're playing. They're playing Houston. Yeah, that's not the game next week. You want to have a keeper.
Houston away.
Yeah, you're gonna want to have a keeper next week. She doesn't need to be being creative.
Yeah, that Houston team will be interesting.
That was a good touch.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, look, it's a. Okay, so Yates for Banda? No? What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes the other Zambian striker.
There we go.
Happening.
You're gonna switch one for the other. I would be so mad if I was DC. Like, why? And she was cooking it. She was cooking in Mexico. Like, she was doing really well.
I want to play with my friend.
Man, I'd be so sick about it. You don't get any rest. And you haven't really seen her play. There's not a lot of tape on her for them, at least. Oh, she's fast. Oh, no. I've seen her play briefly because who did she play for? Who's the green team? Sky?
Who?
In Mexico, who's like the lime green team?
Wow.
Juarez, right?
You're talking about Juarez, yeah.
Yeah, she played for Juarez.
Wait a minute, you just can't be rolling out Bandit and Bandit 2 up out here.
Bandit 2. No, you can. Orlando said no, we can, actually.
You gonna play them together?
Haley Carter said, but watch
I would have told her I want to play with my friend. Like,
right.
What are we doing?
What is this? I've got time for this.
Again, anybody could have done it. Load up on Zambians is a solid plan. Ooh.
Oh, here. If Trinity got 10 minutes, you might want to put her out there.
I think if he thinks they're going to, I don't know why I thought yellow cards were timeouts. Please, wrong sport. Anyway, wrong sport. I watched a lot of basketball days.
Angel
I
City
think he'll bring her in before penalties. Is what I'm thinking.
Whoa.
Oh.
And their window, they only. Actually, coaches, can you explain that? Because I don't even know what. So you have subs, but then you have substitution windows. Do those windows happen at the same time every game, or what dictates those like substitution windows? Or do you not have that on your side?
So it's basically saying you have 3 moments to make your subs. That's your 3 windows.
And is it the same every match, or does something determine when those windows are?
Oh, it's the coach. The coach determines that.
Okay.
You know, so you could make a sub after 15 minutes, and that's you use your first window.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 2 more for the rest of the game.
Got you. Okay.
You know.
Okay. That makes it plain because I was like, I hear it, but I didn't. I'll read anything, but yeah, that makes it very plain. I appreciate it.
Sometimes it can trip a coach up. You know, you might use 4 of your 5 subs at 3 different moments, and then you're like, oh, I want to put the 5th one in, but you've already used your 3 moments.
Okay.
It's stuck, and it's tough when you have like
right idea.
A player go down and you've used all your subs. Like but like it's still like, or even like if you just prematurely sub, say the game's like you think you have it, say you're winning like 3-0, and then all of a sudden you make some subs and you're out of subs, and it's like, oh, we are 3-3 now, and you're just praying that
they hold on. Please hold on.
Like, what is happening?
Yo, she's faster than Bandit. That's gonna be a problem.
No, she is. Yeah, she's absolutely faster.
Well, let's not figure this out before April 25th, okay? All right, thanks.
Oh, that's too long. That's too far away. That's happening.
April?
Yeah, that's happening. Good. Yeah, it's okay.
Wish you well, my friend.
And just like every year, we play Orlando on the last day. Oh my god.
Oh well, y'all gonna build some character
every year. It's I swear, like 3 of the last 4 years we played Orlando on the last day. And it's away. It's always in Orlando. To be fair, at least it's cooler.
No, at that point in time of the year.
In November, the league goes till November now.
It's still winter. Like it's still. I mean, no, it still can be humid.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as if you have to play it in August.
Oh yeah, we got to play in August.
Yeah, like I'd rather play in November.
Oh no! Oh! That was almost a disaster.
Your teammate.
I don't think he's
absolutely. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, Simone is. Yeah. I forgot Simone Charlie is going to tell her.
Yeah, she's still there.
I need her to be still warming up. We can wait until after April.
She isn't off SCI yet, though. But I think she'll come off. Genuinely one of the good seeds. Like, I love Simone.
Band is up there somewhere.
No, Band is not up there.
Oof.
That's a handball.
Hello, Virgo. My name is not Josephine.
Tetherball.
It is a handball. I think.
So when you all are cutting like podcast, how often do you I feel like you post every week during this season, but how long does it take? How often do you post? Like what's the process of the podcast life?
Not as frequently as we'd like. We used to do it every week.
Yeah. I mean, we have to record episodes. I edit episodes.
Yeah.
Depending on how long the episode, it depends. So it depends. If I have to go pull audio from, because I record on a Rodecaster Pro. Hello, Rode. If you would like to sponsor and get, what are y'all doing? Yeah, if you would like to sponsor and get me boards and stuff, that'd be nice. But I record on there, a Rodecaster Pro board, or I use a StreamYard backup audio tracks if I have to come back and fix up audio. It can take, I mean, the shortest can be 30 minutes. The longest could be an hour or two. Then it's put in background tracks and stuff. I'm doing this in Audacity. Although I do need to know Audition. I need to learn Audition because then that would make my life easier. But
she's saying words I don't know, but I know they're real things.
And then Photoshop for pictures, write-ups, Posting on social media, captions, all that. I mean, it could take a good 3 hours.
Yeah. It takes at least a few hours of our day.
Yeah.
For everything. So yeah.
And then I mean, even for recording a podcast, like it's planning what we kind of sort of gonna talk about, writing that down. To have a paper trail. I mean, they hate my Google Docs. Google Docs hate seeing me coming, but to have a paper trail for episodes, so reference points.
Oh, is she okay?
Yeah, is she okay?
No, she okay.
It's more than okay.
I was like,
oh, she off?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, boo!
I thought she had died from the
boo!
She's.
Oh yeah, she's off. Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
That's good call.
Dang. That was very close.
Yeah. Just off. 4 minutes. Oh wow, 4-4.
If this is the standard of extra time, I love it. So next week is gonna be 8 and 8. Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, no, let's not double it.
Just multiply every game.
Yeah. 8, 16. That's funny, Virgo.
Oh, last year's show, yeah. So it straight depends, right? We determine this.
Yeah.
I just think it would be mean to make them play 30 more minutes. I don't know.
Still preseason, so you don't want to pick up.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
It's too early.
Oh, they let off the smoke because they thought she scored. I was like, why is there smoke?
Dang.
I think they let off smoke because they thought she scored.
I would hate that as a player. Like the smoke on the field. Yeah. That would.
It can be a lot. It depends on the stadium.
Yeah.
Hashtag my life as a defender.
My team doesn't score that much.
Or if it's like, or if you like in LA, if it's cold and they decide they're gonna let off fireworks and explosions, then it just sits and lingers because of the marine layer. Yeah, that's a mess.
Remember that one? What was it? A concert or something last year? It was like shaking the stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when they had that bass concert at the Coliseum.
Yeah, across the street. Because Exposition Park, you have BMO, and then you have I call it the
Coliseum,
stadium, but the Coliseum.
Yeah.
And they have concerts and stuff there. I think it was thumping.
Yeah, and they had like this ridiculous bass concert, and it was literally shaking the walls of everything. It was like boom, boom. Ooh. People had to leave because it was so loud.
Yeah.
Wow.
But when we were coming out, it was literally shaking the windows of VML Stadium. Like it was shaking all the glass walls. It was shaking the elevators. The bass was so hard.
All right, for the Santos is pretty lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can somebody win it in 1 minute? We got 1 minute. One more minute.
Good defending.
You know it's destined to go to PKs. I would just like to say somebody predicted that. You're welcome.
So we're gonna get
Boston score. Boston score. Let's say that.
We're gonna get goalkeeper winner.
Predict 1-1 too, as well.
I said 1-1 penalties. I did not pick a winner though, because I don't.
I said 20 rounds of penalties.
No, I don't want that.
It was 2-1 until they took it
but
back.
I will take keeper pins. Always here for that. Actually, I think Kingsbury's taking a pin.
Let's go. Let's end it. Let's stop. Nah. Oh,
the clattering in this game.
It's just like all player, no ball. Like this is the thing of the game. Like,
oh, okay. I'm surprised they didn't bring the keeper up, but I guess she's not really.
Ball.
Not a bad ball in.
Somebody got to hit a bicycle.
Yeah, I think this is probably it.
Uh-oh.
Well, buckle up, folks.
He's like, now we have to go to penalties.
Which goalkeeper's winning it?
I mean, I probably trust Kingsbury more.
Who's kicking the goal? Which goalkeeper's kicking?
Oh, you mean Kingsbury takes penalties. She's taking them. She took it.
He's like, so I can't go back on? Just kidding.
When did she take it? She took it for DC like a few years ago.
Who's winning the sippy cup of life? Who's winning the preseason dinner plate?
She said there's only water in that bottle.
Yeah.
Because she they were like, what's in Marta's water bottle? Marta's secret stuff or whatever they call it. She's like, this is water. Yeah, sports are so different now because I don't understand how people play with a full face of makeup and eyelashes and all this hair. I looked so busted when I like,
right.
I don't understand.
It doesn't run.
It doesn't run. Yeah,
I maintain how all these athletes who wear makeup and it doesn't run. Like, how do you not have a brand deal?
Right.
That's the best.
Have a makeup. I think she had lipstick.
I think she had a lipstick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I can't even Did you guys chew gum and play?
No, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I did. The Stay Focused.
Troy, you were
do it for that.
Gum chewer?
Yeah.
I was always scared I was
one
going
of
to
them.
No way. It was just. Mm-mm.
I'm always scared I'm going to choke while I'm running.
Usually in the midfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna choke, Sylvs?
I just and if I'm doing something physical, I'd if I breathe wrong, I'm scared.
Exactly. I think I talk too much for that. Just no.
I get it, like the repetition, it calms some people, but I just
it calms me now, or it makes me focus.
Also, I haven't chewed gum in a long time. I so rarely do it, and I used to chew gum all the time when I was younger.
What was your go-to brand?
I mean, Double Mint and Big Red were always clutch. They weren't good or bad, but I knew what I was getting, and that's what mattered. Oh yeah, they did just do a penalty shootout. Yeah, I probably trust Kingsbury a little more, but I haven't really seen Morehouse in a shootout, so I don't know.
Oh Lord.
I don't think I've ever seen her. I've seen her try to save penalties, but not in a shootout.
Oh. Do you change gum at halftime? I'm still on. I'm like, wait. It's gonna be dissolve.
Or you would spit it out.
Freshen it up. Because
not dissolving in your. I'm so bothered.
I think for soccer, I played with gum, but for basketball, it depends.
Basketball also had a mouth guard in, so I definitely wasn't chewing gum.
Yeah, the Jordan chew.
Yeah, for basketball,
everything it was cool to me when I was a kid. So I stuck my tongue out unnecessarily playing sports because I am a child of the Jordan.
Softball chewed gum.
I might have chewed, because it's softball, but we did sunflower seeds.
I chewed gum.
I was dehydrated.
So I focused so that I could throw, because I was throwing heaters off third base.
Ooh.
Light people up the spot. Players are so meticulous about their penalty kicks. This is very
it is.
I've never taken one, so I don't know that life. Athletes have weird quirks.
I got out of that life early.
You're like, I don't want it.
I know my strengths.
Oh, that's fair. He did not bring in Rodman, by the way.
Oh, no, not the
Save.
stutter.
Oh,
She hit that hard enough. She guessed right though.
I thought she was going the other way. Wow.
She snuck it past her.
Impressive.
I said Kingsbury guessed right. She's good.
That's a good one.
That's actually that's a wild height because it's pretty savable. Right. She just knew she hit it hard enough, I guess. It seems awful taking penalties. Like it seems like one of the worst things in sports.
You just build character.
I'm also an anxiety-ridden human, so like for me to be like, no.
I mean, I hated penalties.
Well, I mean, goalkeeper is a whole different.
No, I wasn't a fan.
I remember AD France saying, "I can get you 2. I can get you 2 saves. You gotta get the rest. You gotta score the rest."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she guessed completely wrong. I think I'd rather go second. Would you rather be the first team or the second team taking?
First team.
Yeah.
First team. Right.
If you win, you win. You lose, you lose. This is me also disassociating.
I think having to match the other team is probably anxiety-inducing, though. That's fair.
What corner are you going to?
She's going to the far. Right.
I got right side.
Here she go with that. Yup.
Almost. Close enough.
Yeah.
I will say this about women's soccer. They don't do the stutter step nearly as much, and I'm grateful. I can't stand, and by stutter step, I mean stop. They all stop now in men's football.
Oh.
I don't like the crest in the middle for that reason.
Yeah, you
I want to have here.
yeah. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I forgot. Like, oh shoot, it's there.
Oh, hey Bernard, welcome to the league. Do.
Oh, interesting. What are you digging out the grass? Oh.
It's so fascinating.
Look at Keeper's like, what is she doing?
She's not really in the middle.
Like she just dug a
Nick,
hole.
she doesn't. No, she hasn't watched film on her. We're guessing here.
Right.
I mean, there's still enough. I mean, she probably does have film
There
on.
is, but I don't know if she's combed through Riata's.
Oh wow.
You know
Oh wow. She's
Ooh, she did the same thing.
Bernardo.
She did the same thing Doyle did, which is just
touch.
hit
Like, she tucked her shirt in, so it was cleaner.
Yeah, it was. A low sock defender is wild to me.
That's Bernardo.
I mean, I dig it, but yeah, low sock defenders.
Yeah, Bernardo will be starting.
Low sock defenders and strikers that tuck their shirt. Weird. Weird to me. I don't need my striker to have tuck shirt energy. It's fine.
Oh, this penalty spot is messed up. Where's the field?
Right. They all, I thought it was all of them being like, yeah, it's just not
a hill.
Maybe there's a huge divot.
Sprinkler head.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
she did that so fast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He doesn't take pins. Like, that was incredibly. No. You don't have to rush. You have advantage. And she would have saved it anyway. It's too low. I don't think she hit that the way she wanted to. I don't think she meant to hit it on the ground. Yeah.
It's surprising Mara hasn't taken one. You'd think your captain is.
So now you're asking your keeper who doesn't do penalties to save one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no, she. Oh no. Oh, that's the word. That was your save too. Well,
Yeah.
I think DC's about doing it. Had it in her hand.
Oh man.
Just push it out. Palm it out.
Now, Devin.
Daniel's about to. I'm like, where's it?
Oh, she couldn't.
Oh,
She couldn't
Devin.
touch it though. She couldn't push it in any direction. It just hit her hand.
I was like, I knew it was either Daniel or Devin coming for her head again.
Yeah, she saves it. It's over, right? Oh no, they have to make it.
No, they gotta make it.
Honestly, that spot is messed up.
What kind of field?
How are you playing with those nails? Oh, because she's under 20. That's one of the young ones. That's why. That nail is just.
No, what?
Oh,
well, that's over. Well,
yeah, I think it's DC's.
Yep.
Okay, the dinner plate.
So the one thing Orlando did not practice was PKs. Got it.
Okay. It's okay.
Well,
also, how is Marta not taking a penalty?
I don't know.
Maybe she's last.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, okay, but at that point,
I said, do you want your captain to step up first and take and lead by
you're
example?
now asking your keeper to either save 2 or you're hoping they miss 2, and I just don't think that's happening.
Oh, that's gonna shut the door.
Yeah.
All right, Terry, you got cooked up. It's time to win the game. Win the dinner plate.
Oh,
That's the second time she did that. Got a hand on it. Somebody said she got weak wrists. Yeah.
They won the dinner plate. Look at them.
they won the dinner plate. It is a dinner plate, though, right?
Is it?
It looks like it.
I haven't looked at it. Oh, yeah. No, I did see it. Yeah.
It's like a silver.
Well, the Spirits.
They're taking flight. That's what that means, right?
The Kangaroos won the.
So they got their trophy.
They got their dinner plates.
Yeah.
Did I get money for this? Did I get $2, $15?
I think. No, because it's a shield, right? So I don't mini shield basically.
Spirit Airlines won.
Middle seat blocked out.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's a tie with pins, but yeah, I don't like that rule. I don't like that rule though. I feel like Orlando was like, let's raise our rent so we can grind harder.
Well, now we have a trophy.
Challenge Cup better than the Champions League. Let's go. Look at the joy.
They won a trophy. Look at them winning the.
Who are these new people? Sorry.
The Ally.
So many new players.
Cup of Life trophy. We won the dinner plates.
That's definitely a bonus. That's a bonus dance. That's a bonus dance. Oh man. Oh wow.
Oh hey.
I mean, they probably would have preferred the other one, but I get it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nicole Barnhart's on the staff as well.
Yeah, she's the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I worked with her at Kansas City too.
Yeah, Barney. Well,
and then actually, my friend, I'll give him a wee shout out, James Hawken. He's behind the scenes doing all the analysis at Washington, D.C. as well.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Washington Spirit, I'm saying.
Hey, I say D.C. It's interchangeable.
Yeah.
It's interchangeable for sure. Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't beat Orlando last year, and so I think this definitely feels good. They got T-shirts. Good for them.
T-shirts for the Community Shield. Come on.
Yeah, that's where we are now. That's where we are.
Yeah, T-shirts. They gonna get
Everything's branding. Everything's branding.
They're gonna get little medals. They're gonna get little
and those Spirit fans will absolutely buy those shirts.
Yep.
They will be at the first home match with those shirts on.
They got the dinner plates. They're gonna get the little they're gonna get the little coupons, little gift bags. Look at us.
If you lose, the trophy means nothing. If you win, it means everything. that's how it works. It's a meaningless trophy unless you win it, right?
All right, fam. I am going to call it a night. It's past my bedtime.
Oh yeah.
So it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Thank you all so much. This was so fun.
This was so fun. Thank you.
Let's do
Thank
it
y'all
again.
all for tuning
we'll have to
in.
find another game for sure.
Oh, here we go. Players on winning get 3,500.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you didn't lose that much.
Daniel.
Maybe we'll get
congratulations.
A Chicago game lined up, and I can do what she done and be there.
Okay,
that'd be amazing.
Right, we'll have our next boots on the ground then, for sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Yes.
Any final thoughts? Any shout outs?
Shout out Shea Butter FC. If you are not following their podcast, follow so you can hear and see the greatness that they are. And thank you for both all the people that tuned in. Effie, thank you for joining us. Black Soccer Coaches community, shout out to you all. Troy, thank you as well. Shout out to the fans.
Yes, thank you, Black Soccer Coaches, so much for doing this with us. Hopefully people got some insight, got to learn a little more about you all, and learn a little more about the game today. So, yeah.
This was fun. And we got work. We got merch. Go to that place. We got merch.
Yes,
please get the SBFC College, get the HBCU, Elevate HBCU shirts. You can get our classic hoodies. Everything else is there for you. Please get merch. We like when you buy merch.
And the merch colors come in every HBCU color known to man and organization. Whatever that means for you. We got every color way under the sun.
Rep your school. If you don't know what your school is, look in your community and see which HBCU is there and rep that one.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, and support HBCU soccer. Always. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. This was fun.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.